Well, good morning, Tour.
Good morning, Consuela.
I think anyone watching right now could tell where we are.
Yeah, we're at the 50.
Yes.
And we're getting it proper and early this time.
Right? We've been working so hard to making sure that we get to the 50 early as opposed to late. And I feel like every time we've done it, we're a little bit earlier. And this time we are too early.
yeah, but it's okay.
Well, it's fun because, normally after the FLFty opens, we're like, okay, let's hit it the next day early in the morning so we can get it done. And the way it worked out this time is that it has not opened yet. It is the 25th. Some designers are still setting up, but the event opens at 12. And Zipper tells me watching the masses enter at 12 is rather entertaining.
Yeah, so we're going to try to capture that.
I will capture that.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll be around to see it, but, it just depends on the timing of things. But I will be here to capture that because I do want to see what that looks like.
I should be.
Yeah. So, So what's exciting also about this is that between this FLFty and the last one, Barb, OMG, WTF Barbecue, had invited us.
Is right over here.
She is. I'm not cammed on her yet. I'm still cammed on us, but we'll cam on her in a minute. But she invited us to it's not really the blogger group, but I guess the event group behind the 50 so that we could get blogger access. Which I thought was really cool because I haven't been a blogger in forever. So
yeah, it's definitely appreciated. And I suppose we have been doing the work of not bloggers, but vloggers.
Vloggers, correct, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely agree. I know you and I were talking about it when you were in the blogger room and you're like, I get to click these things? I'm like, yes, Tour, that's how this works.
Yeah. Well, I've never been a blogger of any sort before on SL.
Yeah.
So.
And I had been before I met you. So, you know, I'm used to that events and, the bloggers have a room that they go to be able to get the items to then promote during the run of that event. So, and that's what I've done, actually. I've dipped into some of the things that are available at the event today. And we were going to spend some time talking about what we're wearing and whatnot. But it seems like I should probably cam over to Zipper and Barb. Are they still over there?
They are hanging out, yes.
Okay, so Zipper is apparently the welcome wagon right now, right? Because every time a designer TPs in, she's like right there saying hello and if they need anything.
She runs over to them and gives them smooches.
Yeah, so here she is. And she doesn't have Barb in the cage.
Yeah, Barb has been liberated for now. Yeah,
I'm going to turn my camera carefully because I don't want any, unfinished stalls. Lose my voice, sorry. So here we have Zipper and Barb. And then I guess they were talking to one of the designers that's been standing there. So
yes.
But yeah, Barb is AFK and we were enjoying watching Zipper bring her over in a cage.
Yep. Just wrapped her in a box and hauled her over.
And I was enjoying Barb's dress. Like when I saw her when I first got here, I'm like, that is a fun dress.
It's a very bitey dress.
Yes. And Zipper's looking cute, as always.
Yes.
So, shout out to Barb and Zipper. All right, so... and
speaking of shout outs to Zipper...
Is it time?
I think it's time.
It's time. Okay, well, I'm going to turn on my interface so people can see that it's as I was telling... Zipper last night, I'm going all in with Alt 3. And she's like, what? So normally I wear a different skin, and every time there's a skin, I'm like, I don't need a skin. But
yeah, I mean, it's a common refrain in our videos.
Yeah.
We love this skin. We're not in the market for a skin, etc. And yet.
Yeah, so I get so many neat things from Alt 3. And she sent me something yesterday that had what did I tell you? It had armpit chub and side chub.
Yep.
And at first I thought, this is another mod. Who makes it? I must have it. And she was also telling me that there's some work. I don't think there's a mod, but there's something to do with an apron belly.
Oh.
Yeah, I know you. I know you'd perk up about that. So, so I was talking to her a little bit about that yesterday. But so I went all in. I took off, the skin I was wearing. So currently, I am referring to myself as Zipper's chubby cousin. Because basically I'm wearing her stuff. So if I zoom in here on my face, it's not my normal face, but it's pretty damn close. Like, I didn't have to do any changes to my sliders or anything on my head, which is impressive. So this first one on my list is the Entangled tattoo. That's the like kind of spider web tattoo that I'm rocking whole body. It's even on my face, which I love. And so I took off all my other tattoos so that we wouldn't, so that, there wouldn't be any collisions and people could see that clearly. As always, I have my birthday effects on my glow and my orbs. I have my zipper orbs on to accentuate them.
Yes, to get all of the shiny glow off of all of your glossy skin.
That's right. And so then I have the Izzy's things I wear. But then I'm wearing a combination of two of her skins. The skin itself is Maya. And then I liked the freckles and eyebrows from Ryu. So I just what I really liked is just kind of, I know modular is the wrong word maybe, but the fact that there's just so many different bits and pieces that I can choose from, with Alt 3 that, even just made putting a look together fun. And then the skin tone. The skin tone is probably, I told her number 4 is my favorite because I like to rock a tan, Latina. And so skin tone number 4, that's the one I'm wearing. That's what this 4
which darkened you up just a little
just
bit.
A touch.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah. And then let's see. So while we're talking, Yomi is here today, but the rings I'm wearing are not the item. I think I got them at another FLF event, whether it was the 50 or FLF, but the rings are Yomi, but they have some earrings here today. Then let's see, the wand is Cheek Chica because I've already been asked that I've had this wand I think at least a year, if not more. Andore,
it's a very cute wand.
Yeah. Andore, their item is this earring, and we'll talk more about it as we work the room, but it's this cute little like ear hang thing. It's a little chandelier. So I tossed that on, and I made sure that I had a hair that would not obscure both of my ears. This is a Truth hair. Truth isn't here as far as I know, but this is an older Truth hair that I had that fits nicely under this Lulu Bee hat. So I'm just going to jump to that. This is the Lulu Bee. It looks like she called it Bruji. Bruji, and you can have it with or without glitter and stars. And so you have a HUD that controls it, and we'll take a better look at it. Again, I'm trying to be careful not to spin around too much because of vendors still getting set up. But then, the AO, I have, usually we use both of us, right? We use a Vista HUD for the AO, and I'm going to turn that on. So on my Vista HUD, I have a new, if I go into AOs, you can see I have two. I made one that was Lyrium, which because Lyrium's here, they have 2 sets out, and I had actually collected some previous sets of theirs. So my animations today, my standing animations, are all Lyrium, and we've been talking about doing that for a little while. And then I also saved the note card. That's my Oh My, and so I thought that was it was good. I enjoyed doing that finally to have some choices.
It's really nice to be able to just swap out whichever you're feeling, because they do have slightly different kind of moods and styles to them, and I enjoy that.
And so then I'm also wearing I don't know if we want to go into it now, but the Oh My HUD, probably not because it requires some lining up, but in our picture for the video, we're going to be using the Oh My The Yomi Smitten HUD is a new release here at the 50.
It has some really cute animations.
It does.
Over and above than the one we're going to use for the photo.
Yes. And then I have all my light orbs on, like we talked about. Bondi didn't come from a FLF event, but Cry Bun Bun. So the top I'm wearing is a Cry Bun Bun top that's here at the 50. And I love it. It has a HUD, comes with a lot of colors. It works with Juicy. Which I always assume whenever I see Cry Bun Bun, I know I'm going to have some Juicy and Mounds options, which I love. But I think on this one, it's just, I want to say it's just Juicy, because sometimes they'll do it for the thick arms, the soft arms. But I think the sleeves on this come down a little lower than the soft arms position. Yeah. So.
And I have to say, they did an amazing job with playing around the Juicy. Rather than just having you bulging out, having the lace actually be that part that's bulging out looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks really nice. And then I was telling Zipper that my cleavage has never looked so good.
It's true.
Thanks to it's so soft and inviting.
It is.
So I
just want to dive into it.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Then the skirt, actually, this was one of the ones we got at a FLF because we were surprised that Friday had an option for Reborn because normally they don't. So it worked really well with this outfit.
Yeah.
We talked about
perfectly.
Talked about Lulu B. I'm just going down the list here. Oh, the shoes. So Rain is here, and Rain had a fun offering with their shoes, and so. There were some other shoes here too from Equal. I had seen those first, and then I was like, "Oh, look at these!" And they got little socks, and I wear Equal all the time. So I was like, "Okay, well, let me toss these Rain ones on." And then I saw the pattern of the spider webs that went with the tangled tattoo, so it was just done at that point. And there's a HUD that goes with that too, and you can change parts individually. So I thought that was a really fun option.
Yeah, it's a very customizable shoe.
Yeah. And then I think toward the bottom of my list here of worn things is my ID badge, which, I was so envious of yours the other day that I made mine as well. And then we also sent it to Zipper because Zipper was like, she was digging the badges too.
Yeah. Yeah, we like the badges. They're fun.
Yeah, and I think I'll get... go ahead.
And you did shift it to FLF Ambassador, like
I did.
Zipper calls us.
Well, she called us a mascot.
True. Yeah.
So I was like, well, I feel like we're ambassadors.
Yeah, you prefer Ambassador, which, legit.
Did you leave hers the same as FLF Shopper?
No, I changed it to Ambassador as
well.
No,
it says Shopper.
Okay, I must have changed it in the HUD and then never actually hit apply.
Yeah.
So I'll get that fixed before we get started properly.
Yeah. Then let's see what else. Then Conviction, it was just my nails that's not related to the 50 or FLF, but I liked that I got some like witchy nails going on as well. So and then my makeup. I'm sorry, what were you gonna say? I cut you off.
There we go. Got it.
You got it?
Badge updated.
Okay. I was going to speak to my makeup because it doesn't show up in my worn items. So I have my art school lashes and makeup on from this week's FLF. And I love them. I love the two-tone. Yeah, the two-tone tintable. And then my lipstick is also alt 3. It's vinyl lips. And I just love how nicely the lipsticks look. So, yeah. Yeah,
I really love this new look that you're all in on with alt 3.
I have no regrets. And, nothing against, the designer I was last wearing with my skin. But as we've often discussed, you and I get very attached. And I think most people do. They get attached to the skins and things that they wear. And it's hard to change. But in this instance, the change was really good. And
it is, yeah.
To be honest, I'm going to be hard pressed to go back. I don't think I'm going back, honestly.
No, I don't foresee that either.
Yeah, this is just working for me on so many levels. So thank you, Zipper, for continuing to share your wonderful creations with me. And then that just got me so curious about what's in all these boxes. What can I wear?
Brush through the boxes, end up with new skin.
That's right. And so yeah. And so again, I did not, as Mama Lala will point out, I did not want to make it all about what Lala's doing. We hopefully have some men who watch our show, our video as well. So I wanted to bring up what you're wearing, and I have it here off to the side. So let's see, you're probably going to have to read through that. I'll hand it over to you, but I have the list of what you're wearing on screen.
Okay, so I suppose I'll start from the top as well? Question mark?
Yeah, you do you. You start wherever you want, and I will cam to the right location.
Okay. So I don't remember what CC actually stands for. Cole's Corner. Never mind.
Yeah, that's Cole's your aura, corner. Right?
That's the aura. It just has like some spooky particles around me.
Yep.
Which I enjoy. And these first few are not 50 or FLF vendors, but just listing them off for reference sake. I have the Real Evil necklace, part of a set.
Wait, does that necklace have my name on it?
It does.
It does. Yeah. See. Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of a necklace and bracelet set you got me.
That's what I thought, and you always wear them.
I always try to wear one or both.
Yeah, that's very sweet.
Depending on what outfit sometimes if it's like a really tight color and long sleeves, I can't, but I try to. And thankfully, this one is a little unbuttoned at the top. It's a little casual. We're doing the mostly formal-ish to jive with the 50, but spookying it up a little bit. So.
Yeah.
The Void Orb. I went with I tried a few different orbs. I decided to settle on this one because it was the most purple that I have from Ego Sumail. Sumai. I don't know why I'm putting an L on that. Ego Sumai. Then the Beliza. Yeah. And then the Luca stuff. The Andore earrings.
Okay.
I've been rocking these earrings for a while. I really enjoy them.
Yeah.
I'm certainly looking for more, but I haven't taken these off since putting them on. So
yeah.
I'm very happy with these. They're subtle enough that I really am comfortable, constantly having them on. And they're very customizable. I can change all kinds of colors, and I really enjoy the HUD. Like each of the earring pieces can be colored independently, which is really nice.
Yep.
Got my crown tucked under there, horn and tails. But starting with some of the FLF vendors finally. Masu. They frequently show up in FLF and 50 events. Rocking their full Luas set, which I've had for a bit now. I really like this set quite a bit, and I was wearing just the shirt and pants in the FLF video, but I threw on the jacket as well for this, and recolored it slightly.
Yeah.
Then I've got the Oh My Couples HUD, as you mentioned. And we
use that one all the time.
Yeah, we use it as a hugger. We use it
for pictures.
Yeah.
And I mean,
for posing.
Yeah, and I started with one because the first one we got was the woman's HUD. And so we used mine for a bit. Then they came out with a man's HUD, and then we've been using yours ever since. And then they came out with another women's HUD that's here today called Smitten, which people are going to be seeing in our thumbnail and on Flickr and everything else where I push out our video. So yeah, Oh My makes really fun couples HUDs like that. I really enjoy them.
Oh yeah. Plus really good poses as well. Like my entire AO is loaded up with
That's right.
Poses, like, exclusively at this point for my stands and stuff. So
And I like them so much better. Not that I didn't mind what you had before, because it was fine.
I wandered all over the place. Like I had no attention span now. So I like these just so much better. I also have the ID card, of course. I haven't worn these glasses in quite a while, so I decided to throw them on.
Who are they by again?
The Horror.
The Horror. Yeah. They work.
Who also make my Halo, but this is not Halo time. This is spooky time.
And the hat, did you already address the hat?
Getting to that. That's down past the HUD stuff.
Okay.
Contraption makes the hat and hair. It's a hat hair.
Oh.
It's the Jasper hair of the Five Graves hat. This was from last Halloween, I think.
Okay.
Or the Halloween before. One of the two.
And normally Contraption is here at the 50.
They're very frequently, they're very frequently at the 50.
And they're a favorite of yours.
They are. I've bought so much of their stuff. Almost all of their like clothing items. And I've really enjoyed their cane. I have to say one thing about Contraption that one of the things that I frequently say is this item has been created, but there's a missed opportunity in scripting this extra feature, right?
Right.
I do that.
Yes.
Contraption does that extra mile that I'm talking about. Like, if they see a place where scripting would enhance some item that they've put out, they put in the work and do that. I realize not everyone can, but I just have to give them credit that they really do take full advantage of that. And really good stuff. So I'll stop gushing about them.
Well, I'm curious if they're here today. We haven't cammed all the way around yet because we don't like to spoil ourselves, and there's still some vendors setting up. So I'm hoping they're here today because of your love of Contraption. But
I'm always hoping. And I suspect with Halloween coming up, they're going to be coming up with something either for this one or I don't know, but because it tends to be one of their more favorite. A lot of their stuff fits Halloween very well. So.
Yeah.
I don't remember what CX is.
Those are probably your hands, your claws.
Well, it's my claws, but I don't remember what CX stands for.
It's like Cerberus Crossing.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I want to say it's Cerberus Crossing. So it's the claws and the rings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Including this big wicked goat head ring.
Which I was feeling. As soon as you put those on, I'm like, yeah. Those will work. Because at first I was like, those seem a bit heavy. And then I was like, you know what, though? That goat head and all the other rings, it works.
It works. Yeah. Then got my Oxfords from Deadwool,
which you've colored to match as well, right? I see some purple on there. Your feet are kind of in the ground to me, so you might need to adjust your hover a little bit.
I think it's just this stand.
Gotcha.
It's just that stand.
Okay. Yeah.
And my magnificent beard.
Because it is from Magnificent, as I've learned. I love your beard.
I do too. And then my wedding band from Swallow. So that's running through my stuff.
Very good.
I would love to be able to build an entire look based on stuff that is coming to a 50 event. However, as we've seen, the options are a fair bit more limited for men a lot of times, so I can't reliably do that. But I try to represent FLF vendors, and I do lean into FLF, FLF and 50 vendors quite a bit because it's our primary shopping event. So of course that's where I'm gonna look when I want to get something.
That's right. Okay, very good. Well, there's the full rundown credits of Lala and Tour.
Yes.
And I'll go ahead and take that down from my screen now. Let me move my camera. But before, we're going to have a little wait time. Not that people watching our video would know that, because it'll go right into our first vendors here pretty quick.
You guys get to time travel.
That's right. Do you have any other thoughts or anything you want to share this morning before we go off to do some other prep for the video process?
No.
No, we're good.
I don't. I think that I need to get another cup of coffee though.
Probably. I think I'm due for another as well. So we'll pause here, and then it's going to be, for us, another few hours. So I don't know if it means nap time or working on other stuff time before we circle back to hitting the 50 when it actually opens. All right. We are at our first sponsor.
We are. Hello, Equal.
Equal. And this was the boot I was talking about. What is it called again? Because I have my interface off, so...
This boot is called the Amara boot.
Amara?
Amara.
Mm-hmm. And then they have a slide. I think I didn't see that one. Don't think the...
No.
What's that one called?
The Mija platforms.
Mija?
Mija. Well,
Okay.
M-I-J-A. So I assume Mija.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you said it right. Like I said, I always perk up when I hear something that sounds Spanish. I'm like, oh, Mija slides. Okay, I'm sold. So
Yeah, those look comfy and fuzzy.
yeah. So, as always, I need you to break down the costs. So I'm assuming they sell them by individual color, and then the buy button has the fat pack?
Yes. So individual colors for either shoe are $199 or $170 if you're a special Equal buyer.
Totally worth it.
Totally worth it. And the fat packs, also same prices. We have $6.99 or $5.95 for your Equal member discount.
Okay, very good.
And these were the shoes that you almost wore, but ended up tipping over to the web shoes just because they match your
the little
fancy tattoo.
Little sock, and the sock and the fact that they match the tattoo. But I also want to say, as you see the HUD on the boot over here on the side, all of those regions are colorable. So you could actually make it like a sock for this one too, because each that sock piece, the shoe piece, and then the bottom pieces, they are all individually colored. So,
Nice.
so it was a fun shoe to play with.
Yeah.
So. All right. Are we ready to look at the next one?
We are moving, yeah.
And it's our friend Jian. And okay, so this is where Zipper got the bird from.
Yeah.
The great horned owl. And where's Zipper? Is she around here still somewhere?
She is.
She's got it, right? She's going to be our model. Okay, so go ahead and talk about Jian, and I am cammed on Zipper. On Flifton and Zipper. Yeah.
Yes. And that's the name of the owl. Is Flifton.
She named him Flifton, yes.
She named him Flifton, yes. I chuckled so much about that. Okay, so the great horned owl, you can get it as a companion wanderer. Well, you get it, and it comes as a companion wanderer, or placer and tree. So you get it with the tree, which is fantastic.
Can you poke Zipper and get her to walk? Because she turned, like her arm, I want her to walk a little bit, let her know I'm recording her, and that she's going to model the owl for us.
I can try.
You can try. She just moved a second ago. There she goes. She's moving again.
Okay. And let's see. So you can get a single
He's not
color.
flying now. Why? He wasn't. There he goes. Look at that.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is very cool. Work it, girl. Look at that. Strutting down the FLFty with her new owl, Flifton, by Jian. That is fantastic. So look at her work it. Thank you, Zipper and Flifton. That's fantastic. Thank her for me.
I did.
Okay. All right. Okay, so back over here to the Jian display. You can get a tree. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, when you get if you get it as a fat pack, you get this placer and tree. It comes with 3 texture colors for the tree. So you get the green, autumn colors, and like it looks like snowy kind of. So it's a seasonal tree, and it's full of owls.
And just in that picture alone makes me think of stratagem. You are putting this in stratagem somewhere, right?
You know I am.
Do they make any noises? I mean, I have my SL sounds on, but I'm not hearing them.
They are making owl noises.
Okay.
It's not too often, but they occasionally do the hoot sounds.
Aw, I'm gonna love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm glad that it's not too often, especially because this tree is occupied by 4 owls, and if they were all very noisy, it would be very cacophonous over here.
Cacophonous? Wow. You know I love your vocabulary. And that's cacophonous, or is it... I thought I've heard it pronounced a different way. Cacophonous?
It would be a cacophony, or...
Yeah.
Cacophonous would be the adjective form,
Interesting.
where cacophony is the noun form.
I love that we can get into like discussions around words, and like next would be telling me the etymology of the word, or you know. So I love that. You don't know that. Okay, I'm sure you'll find out at some point and drop that knowledge on me like you always do. So
single color is 600 lindens.
Thank you.
And the fat pack is 1,500, and I do believe you need the fat pack if you want the tree. So.
Yeah.
But if you just want an owl to park on your shoulder or walk with you, it's 600.
Yeah, if you want to be like Zipper, then
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Up next.
Love it. So
we have Rama Salon.
Yes.
Lots of choices. Let's see. So I'm starting. Well, I'll let you tell me. Where do you want me to cam first? Probably the exclusive.
Yeah, let's start on the exclusive.
Okay, Ashley hair.
Ashley, yeah. 300 colors.
Yeah.
And you just, that's just how you get it.
And I believe the creator is over here off to the side, because we're here a little early, and she's modeling it. And she looks lovely.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Yeah. It's a nice, I like the little wisps. You know, I'm not usually too big on a tight updo, but I like that this one has a little bit of, I don't want to say mess to it, but just a little bit of reality, you know?
Well, yeah, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
You're not going to get every single hair. Some of the hairs are going to be a little short.
Yeah.
They're going to fall down in the back. That's such a nice detail.
You know what I'm thinking is, because I had a little bit of a struggle with finding a hair to go under my hat, because all my hairs are so voluminous. Something like this would go really nicely under a hat. So, because it's whether you're putting a hat on it or you're just, rocking it for the updo that it is, I think it's lovely.
Yeah, absolutely is.
So, okay, so that's Ashley. How much does Ashley cost?
So the way these break down is you have 3 color packs and then the styler HUD.
Gotcha.
So color packs are $355
Okay.
for a color pack, and they have naturals, colorful, and chromatic, which are very wild. And the styler is $155. You can get it all in this thing they call the exclusive pack, which has all the colors.
And the styler?
And I presume the styler, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
For $955. The reason that I'm presuming is it looks like the way this vendor is set up, it looks like this is an open, not booklet, but box of the colors.
Correct. Yeah.
And the exclusive pack looks like it's all bundled up.
You're right.
Together.
That's a really good observation. I hadn't gone there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think that's the effect that they're going for.
I would think you're right.
Yeah. So yeah.
So where should I look next?
Well, I will go ahead and say that appears to be their pricing for any of their hairs. So you can go ahead and look wherever you want.
Initially I was going off from left to right like we read. So I'm going up to the top. Marlin hair. It's kind of reminiscent of the hair that I'm wearing right now. So it's like a short, but it's got some volume to it, which I appreciate as always.
Yeah, it's a nice big. It's only shoulder, like a little above shoulder, but
yeah,
like chin length, but very full.
Yeah,
I love that.
Right next to it is honey hair, which I do have, because I just love it. I love the gems in the hair, and it's kind of a unique pony that I hadn't really seen before, so I have that one.
Then, you've rocked that one. That looks really good on
I've rocked it for FLFty actually. And then, so I'm just moving down that wall where we have Joy and Alexis. Joy's very cute too. That'd be another hair that would go under a hat pretty nicely. And again, it's kind of reminiscent of the hair that I'm wearing right now, which is by Truth. Alexis, go ahead.
I will say for the Joy hair, I had to check this because they only have 2 color packs.
Oh, okay.
The exclusive pack there is $6.55 rather than $9.55.
Okay. Good to note. Yeah, I see that now. Alexis is kind of like relaxed braids, which are cute. I'm not much of a braid person myself, and I have boobs to contend with, so anything that hangs in the front too much is always a risk that it's gonna get absorbed. So
yep. To their credit, you can style head that to the back. But yes, I do fully agree. Very
valid. So I'm camming down here to the style head, and absolutely. So I don't know, maybe that'll make me rethink some braids actually.
Now the Alexis hair model that they have in the blue top, I want that blue top for you. I want to know where that comes from.
You might have to IM our friend over here to the side. I believe I saw her res this item, so she might be able to tell you. Like I said, I'm pretty sure she's the designer. So, so then if I cam over, next I'm looking at Sierra. So that's... to me makes me think of Ariana Grande because she always did her hair kind of like that.
Oh yeah.
But that's cute too. And then you've got I'm looking at the styler head to see, so you've got your both in front, one side or the other, or in the back. So then Matilde, is that it? Matilda,
yeah.
Yeah, that's
this
actually
feels very 80s to me.
Farrah Fawcett kind of. A little bit, maybe not so much Farrah Fawcett. That was more the 70s. You would know the 80s for sure.
It looks 80s to me.
It does. You're right. It does look like an 80s hair, and she's got like that kind of 80s style going on in that picture.
She does. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and then over on the other side, Millie at the beach with the bandana. Is it bandana and braids? Yeah. I wonder if I might even have this one.
You do have something with a bandana. Recently.
So I'll have to check. And then underneath that is Kaylee. So it's a nice straight hair if you're looking for long and straight. Then right next to her is Kylie. A little messier. And this one's like the other.
A bit more volume to it too. I like the Kylie hair.
Yeah, and this one has the pricing like Joy because it's missing one of the color packs.
Oh yes.
So that's something to be aware of. And then Stacy, I believe.
Stacy, yep.
Stacy seems very kawaii.
Yeah.
I think you know who I might be thinking this is for.
I agree with you.
So, but yeah, that's very cute, very kawaii. Not me, but definitely one of our friends. So, yeah, and you've got, again, this one only has 2 color packs and the styler head. So
yes.
Very good. Lots of offerings. I love it.
Yeah, and for my part, I appreciate the standardized across the board pricing because that would have been a lot to go over. All right,
very good. Up next is Zipper.
It's Zipper. We did get a preview of this. On Friday.
Yep. And so she has 2 items out. So we have this one is, I'm looking for the name on it. I know it's, is it Dismantled?
Dismantle.
Yeah, Dismantle. Yeah, and I thought about this one. I thought about putting this one on, but as you look at it, you know that I'm not really this vibe.
No. I mean, the only way you could make this work is if we said it was like jam or pie stuffing.
True. If I had jumped in a giant cake pie.
To town on.
Yes. You know what? I might have to do that. This because look at the colors, right? Look at the colors it comes in.
And so that's what made me think of that. Because I think
you think what?
we could pull that off and do a photo like that.
One of these times, you would have to res a giant pie, and I would have to be coming out of it, and then this would work for me.
Like lounging in it, yeah.
Yeah, although now, one of these times when I fade, I might switch from entangled to dismantled, and I don't know, we'll have to find a pie or something I could be eating or you could be holding, so that it would look like I just rolled myself in pie. I think I know that's not what Zipper was intending. I believe I did read the description on her Flickr about this one, and it was she said something about like hardcore role players, and I'm like, well, now that I think about it, technically we are, but I don't think she intended that we were role playing me like jumping into pie.
No, probably not. But it is a certain kind of hardcore role play, and it's niche. I appreciate things that we can get creative with.
Yep, I'm absolutely trying this.
Because let's face it, there's not a lot of options that we have out there for food smeared on body.
Right, and we're always looking for that.
Hint to any creators out there.
Yeah. Food mess. I love food mess. We never can find it. It's always like dirt or sand or blood. And so can we just have food mess? So food Zipper, mess. I know you didn't intend it, but this is going to become pie stuffing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's I really do want to make that photo shoot. So.
Yeah. Well, like I said, one of these times when I have to fade, I'm going to come back and pie stuffing. So that's what I'm naming this. For the Blanches, this is pie stuffing by Alt3. And I'm sold. You just had to frame it for me.
But for everyone else's Halloween vibe, yes, it's you can definitely pull this off as blood splatter or ichor or what have you.
And then next to it is Entangled, which is what I'm wearing.
Yes.
So
with the cool spider webs.
Yeah.
And the model's rocking this with like dangling spidery ornament, which looks really cool. Yeah.
I believe that model is Zipper.
I believe it is.
I think Zipper is her own model all the time, so which is why not, right? But I think I'm throwing out there now that I'm her chubby cousin. If she ever needs a chubby cousin to join her for pictures, I'm down. So I don't know. She'd need more space for me to join her. But yeah, I'm down.
We need to widen these aspect ratios.
Oh yes, very wide. Yeah. So anyway, tell us the costs of all the things. I see a lot of things here.
Yes. Okay, so we have the. Let's start with the dismantled.
Okay.
So it looks like
pie stuffing.
Pie stuffing. We can get for individual bodies. It's sold by on that bottom row for $2.99 per body.
Okay.
They have the mod upgrade pack for 100.
Oh, those are necessary.
I have to say, they support a litany of mods, and Zipper is really good at jumping on those and making sure that they're supported because they're fantastic. You don't want to have your soft thighs on, or your juicy boobs, or your cake's butt, and not be able to match your skin effects.
Yes,
that would be tragic.
Well, I was, there's a couple layers here for me in that Zipper has become my go-to for anything mods. Like anytime I hear something new, I go to her and I'm like, is this a mod? And more often than not, it's not. It's just that it's like, I don't know, a new tattoo layer or something. But she's the one who sorted me out with all the boobs and all the variations. So she's my mod go-to. And then, the fact that you had something to do with mods and scripting to make zippers, textures, and things apply to all these different mods that people are wearing. I think it's great.
Yeah. Well, I helped out with at least one of them, and I'll just say because it's listed here, and she is supporting also the Narmataru Soft Belly mod, which
I haven't tried that one yet, but I have it.
Yeah, which you do need to try.
Okay, after this is done, I'm going to work out another outfit where I can put that soft belly on because I have it. You're right. I just had been so consumed with my week, then we were fliffing, then we were getting ready for the FLFty, and now, yes, I need to put that Narmataru soft belly on for sure.
which I had the great pleasure of working with Jade on.
Is that the
scripting side of that?
Is that the designer behind Armatara?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, it's a really nice belly mod.
Well, yeah, I need to model it for you. I know you've seen it, but you've not seen it on me.
No, and that's going to be a very different experience. I was really curious about that because I've only seen it on, much thinner bodies. So, yeah.
Yep, we'll work it out. We'll try that out for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the pricing is the same for Entangled, right?
So sorry, got distracted. The fat pack is 1,000, and
okay.
I presume
all the bodies.
Yeah, it includes all the bodies and the mod pack.
Okay.
So, and then let's just check. Pricing is the same over here. Oh, I need to poke a zipper.
A zipper? Her vendor's not right.
The fat pack vendor is currently not operating. So
you got to tell her so she can make those lindens.
Yeah.
We don't want to miss. We don't want Zipper missing a sale. Different, because they have redone this wall.
Yeah, this was normally just the green wall.
Just the green wall, and now it's more.
It's a spooky wall.
Yep.
It's the Halloween wall.
So.
I like this. I really like this.
Yeah. So this is Top One Salon, with it looks like it's a collab between Velour and Heaux. You see it at the top on the item. So the the horror face set is a bit challenging for me just because I'm not into that sort of thing, but it's very creative. Just saying.
It is, and the one that actually. So I know you're talking about the face, but I have to jump down because this really struck me as something I've not seen before, but which is super interesting concept. Is the bloody nose leaking in as lipstick.
Yes.
Like, that's wild.
Is that something you'd want me to try?
I don't want you to try it.
Why?
It is unsettling. It's intended to be unsettling.
Yeah.
But I prefer not to be unsettled by your face.
I'm glad you agree, because that would have been a challenge for me. I noticed it too, and I was like,
No, but I just wanted to give kudos, because that is really an interesting idea.
Yeah.
And it looks like a very good execution.
For me, Penny Joker is what caught my attention here, as far as being something that I would wear. The others, obviously, they are striking in their own special way, in that, as I had shared in the FLFty video when we saw Tinkleton on his back over there at where is it? Where is it escaping me? Extraordinary. Because I thought he was going to do one of those creepy, like, horror movie walks, like where he's all twisted up, like on his back or something. I don't do horror movies. Anytime anything remotely scary is going on, I literally am the person with the hands in front of my eyes and maybe like peeking around a finger, like just to is it something bad gonna happen? I cannot. I just can't. So Halloween is always a bit challenging for me because of how good designers are at designing things that are very disturbing. But in this instance, thank you, Top One, for providing Penny Joker, because that's much more my speed.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, the face is definitely they definitely got the horror down. It does look like a face has just been transplanted.
Or yeah. Like, now that you're saying that, just okay. Yeah, just the what all the imaginings. Okay. So prices, please.
Oh yeah. So we can
Yes.
Okay, so I can't get prices. I'm gonna have to
send another message.
Yeah. The Penny Joker, however, is gonna be okay.
No prices are working.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and fade us so you can send those messages, and then when you're done, we'll be at the next vendor.
Okay.
All right. We are at our next designer, which I'm assuming is a sponsor. Like all these big ones up front, they just usually you pay more for these positions.
Yeah, these are pretty prime positions.
Yeah.
And you get the big double-sized booths.
Yep. So we are on Velour, and they have Halloween fades. Look at that.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah.
Those are neat.
So
that's for your arms and your legs. You got some fades going on.
It says it's compatible with Venus body skins, and then they have the different bodies down there. But I would think, because it's a fade, and I've had other fades, that it could really work no matter what skin. Even though it's saying it's compatible with Venus, I bet you I could put one of these on.
You probably could. You just have to find the one that's the closest to your skin tone.
Maybe.
I would guess. Yeah, I would guess. But yeah, I think these look really, really cool. I think it's worth trying out for sure.
Yeah. And how much does each body cost?
Each body is only $229.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
So if you're looking for some faded arms and leg bits for your Halloween look, then Velour has you covered.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So up next, we have Heaux.
Heaux.
With a skin. It looks like it's shown on Lelutka Evo X. Is it Briannin? Is that how you say that? Briannin?
Yes, Briannin.
And so it looks like we have lots of colors over here. So I'm looking at... Are there two lines of skins here? So Heaux and Velour probably?
So no, it's two different rows of Velour.
Okay. But why are they different colors? Like the way they're set up.
I know.
Because I see the different names on top. Well, the lower one looks like more like those off ones with Dracula, Obscura, Alien. Maybe that's why they're different colored.
So the top row is more like if you wanted a normal human sort of skin tone, and the bottom, it's more fantasy.
Fantasy, there
style.
You go. Yeah.
Yeah. Pink fairy, papaya, orange, ocean, mint, lavender herbs. Yeah.
And the name is Tasman, it looks like, of the skin.
Yes.
Okay.
So we've got each skin is $7.99.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get a fat pack of the human skins for $21.55, or of the fantasy fat pack, they're calling it, for $3,955.
Okay. And then these make me think of the top one salon where it was a collab, and that some of those skins in that picture are probably from that fantasy pack.
Just pulling back around this corner here, sort of deal. And we're at offline.
Offline, yeah, we're changing up our order so that we can get all the big stalls first.
Yeah, so because these are the sponsors, we should feature them first.
Yeah. Okay, so offline, what does offline have here? Where are you going to focus in first? On the left?
Yeah, I figure we'll focus on the left first, top left, with the cool mask.
Leather mask gacha, so it's not a gacha anymore, because that's not allowed. Yeah, that's interesting. So you've got different animals as masks. Looks like one's a dog, and I'm all about that. So how much are the masks individually?
The masks are $269 individually.
Okay, and it doesn't look like they have a fat pack of those, right?
It doesn't appear that there's a fat pack of those, no.
And I'm assuming you can color them because they don't look the same color as the pictures, but I could be wrong because it's still like a version of red, so I'm not sure.
Let's see. It's unrigged, which means that it's moddable, which means you'd be able to at least tint it.
Okay.
But I don't know if it'll actually has I don't think that it has a HUD or anything. I think these are just leather masks, so this is the color they come in.
Okay.
But you can tint them, however, the tinting is going to be going against red, so you're going to be limited in the color palettes you can tint it. You can make it go darker, you can easily make it black. Or,
Okay. Fair enough. And then below it, we have Lonnie Latex Nurse Set. I just realized it was a nurse set when I was reading it. It fits Maitreya, Freya, Hourglass, Legacy, Cooper, and Reborn. So if you're looking to be that naughty nurse this Halloween, there you go. And it's each color is how much versus the fat pack?
Each color is $289 versus the fat pack is $14.99.
Okay.
That is going to remain true for
the one below.
The next two outfits, at least.
Okay, so we have Iza set, it looks like. Iza, Y-Z-A.
Iza, yeah.
And so
it looks like a little
bodysuit.
Yeah, it's a
bodysuit. Bat wings for boob covers.
Yeah, it's got very much a succubus looking style.
There you go, succubus. Then beneath that we have Zarina bodysuit. And that's
a naughty nun.
Exactly, very naughty. Not much there at all. So, okay, and then we have the FLFty exclusive there off to the side, which is the Sabrina set. So the other one was Zabrina, and this one's Sabrina, and it looks like it's going for that like naughty double.
Yeah.
I like the garters with the little, devil horns on them.
I do too. And is this?
They got little wings on the back too.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't say it supports soft thigh. I have to check since they have them.
So it's Maitreya, Freya, Hourglass, Legacy, Cooper, Reborn. And is the pricing the same here as well?
$289 for color and $14.99. Yep, same prices.
Okay.
Very consistent.
Yep. Before we move on to the next, I'm going to need a little break real quick, so I'll be right back.
Sure thing.
All right, up next we have Andore. That's how we're saying it these days, right? Andore?
Yes.
Even though I want to say Andore, but Andore.
Yeah, Andore.
Okay, and this is the candle magic earring that there's two of them. I'm only wearing one because you can only see one, but there are two of them.
Yes.
And I can swing around and show that again as you talk about it.
And these are super cool. I really like the concept of these. One thing also that I have to mention about these, you're not doing this, but the way that it's actually like hooked around the ear means this is super compatible with whatever other earrings you've got going on.
Yep. I chose not to wear any other earrings to distract from the item because it is, but yes, I did think about that because I know I have some other ears where that are kind of like, I think even Andore makes one that's more like stars that's just like on the inside of the ear that I could have worn with this, and that would have been smart.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but I think you're totally correct to just
focus
really
on the item.
That.
Yeah.
But
it's that blogger in me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just throwing that comment out that is because they are worn that way. I don't think there's almost any earring, maybe ones that like will dangle in the same space as the chandelier, but studs and things, whatever else, that'll work just fine.
Yeah. And so this one costs how much?
$300.
And then it does come with a HUD like Andore typically does, and there's a lot of room to play with it and make it unique to your outfit. It is unrigged, which worked for me because I needed to move it a little bit to get it out of my hair, but it still works, and I thought it was a very creative item, so definitely encourage it. Highly recommend.
Yes.
Okay.
Then we've got a cluster of other things. I think you're going to be excited about the magical unicorn.
Is it which one are we? Oh, up top? What is it? Yep. Oh, yeah.
It's a whole, they're selling it. It used to be a gacha, now it's the whole fat pack.
Aw. That's cute. Are they just like companions? Is that what happens?
Yeah. They will hover around near you as a companion.
That's cute.
And yeah, it is super cute.
And it looks like from the picture that you see where the name Magical Unicorn Gacha, they even have, I think that's illustrating whereabouts it would float when you put it on.
Yeah, it would probably start by the shoulder, and you can move it, obviously.
Of course.
But yeah.
That's cute.
A little
That's clever.
Unicorn on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Super cute.
And how much did you say this was?
This is $720, and you can get a whole bag full of unicorns that can hover.
And then you can be a unicorn.
Yes, then you can be a unicorn.
So you have mystery horns.
I did pick these up because I like having.
You do like horns, yes.
Yes. These are 500, and this again was a gotcha set. Now it's just horns you can get a grab bag of, which I love.
Yes.
And I like that they have this. Apparently, the unicorn horn lights up and glows in wild ways, and they have these uncommons that also kind of illuminated somewhat. It looks like. So, yeah, those are super fun.
Yeah. And then at the bottom we have some earrings. So let's start with snake, because that one caught my eye. And is this one? So this is it's what do they call it? It's an add-on. There it is, an add-on.
LEX add-on, or
well, it's the add-on that gives the Luca ears the gauge. And so that's what would work here. And I'm really intrigued by the bottom of this ear. Like the top is it's pretty, I don't want to say standard, but that's where this coming to mind. There's nothing extravagant, I guess, about the top, but the extravagant is definitely at the bottom. So that's why I'm not one for a gauged ear where the gauge is out. Like I like a gauged ear. I used to wear them, not in First Life, but I think I may have said this before, but when you have that kind of fleshy hole when you can tell the gauge has been removed, it's always a little something about that's a little unsettling to me. But I like the way that Andore is kind of dressing that area.
Right.
So I'm intrigued.
Because it's not just an empty hole. They've got it's framed in metal, which there are other implications with that, which are in some ways more horrifying. But I really enjoy the aesthetic of it for sure.
I don't know that I want you to walk me through the implications, because if that's your reaction, I can only imagine.
Well, I'll just say it, because it's not that hard. It's this is not a thing that comes on and off. This is, you've taken your gauged ear and dipped it in hot metal, presumably, so that it sets there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought,
I don't know how else this happens.
Well, maybe there's a seam on the back and it was just pressed around your ear.
That could be. That could be.
Although from the look of it, it does look like it was dipped in hot gold.
Yep.
You're not helping me. Now you're making my, I have this little tingly sensation in my neck and my ears.
Well, good. That's
my God.
The Halloween vibes. All right, so that's $4.79.
I am so not cut out for Halloween.
If you do not have the ears, it's $4.79, and that includes the ear mod thing. It looks like. If you do already have that ear mod, then it's $3.99.
Okay. So next year is Cal.
Yep.
And the gauge is still present.
Yes.
So yay.
Yep.
And pricing is similar?
Pricing is identical.
Okay. And I actually, this one's nicely done as well. I really like what's going on inside the ear. It's unique. The way the metal's just kind of, around.
Yeah.
All inside, all up in your ear. So.
Yeah. This one's pretty wild, and looks fun.
It appears this one is probably only for the human ear, since they're not modeling it on a cow ear.
It looks that way, yes.
But I don't know. I don't know if that's a safe assumption.
Let me peek at the. I'm gonna say that's a safe assumption. Andore is really good about saying what they're
showing.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic.
that really set you off, didn't it?
I still got some tingles in my neck. So we might need to take a minute, and then I just rub it out. Just rub it out. Just
rub it out.
Just rub it out. Okay, so let's take a break for a second.
All right.
All right. We have Riot.
It's Riot.
And what are they bringing us today?
They've got a full outfit here.
So we've got, is that little mannequin moving?
Yes, I think that the vendor is adjusting
things
slightly.
The vendor? The creator, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
She's still here doing that? Oh, I just saw it copied over. Okay, she's still working. All right, then. So Brie knit sweater and Brie pleated skirt.
Yes.
And so Maitreya, Legacy, Cupra, and Reborn, 35 colors, it looks like, for both, and tartans on the skirt. And you can buy all of them individually or probably a fat pack. But why don't you take it from there? You got a mega pack. I think you can buy the mega pack at the top.
Yeah, I think so. And if not for the belt, I would say this would be fun to try. But
True.
I don't know about the belt.
And the sweater is probably going to be a problem for me as well because of the bunching.
Yeah.
So I think this is definitely for a skinnier girl, but it's lovely.
It is. I really love this outfit.
Yeah.
It's $250 for either a top or a bottom. You can get all of the tops for $12.99. You can get all of the bottoms for $12.99, or you can get all of everything for $19.89 at the very top.
Okay. Sounds
Very
good.
Nice. All right.
Tour.
Sorry.
I know we can't stop laughing, but so I was so disturbed by the conversation around the ears.
Oh, I know.
That
Pobrecito.
Pobrecita.
Yeah, sorry. My bad.
But, you know, I thought it was a great time to dive into some pie. Actually, you did. You thought, you know what, you were so unsettled by the ears that maybe you need some pie. So you were looking for pie in your inventory and then found Dust Bunny's wearable pies, which I was like, that is exactly what we were talking about. So I have switched into my Alt 3 Dismantled to illustrate that I have dove into a giant blueberry pie. And Zipper is back here. Before we even started up, she was like, OMG, in my IMs. And I'm like, Tour, please explain to her what we're doing. Because I'm not into the gory stuff, but I am into pie.
Yes.
So look at how versatile her dismantled tattoo is. You too can dive into a pie of your choice.
Yeah,
so
I love this so much, and you were able to tint it to color match those blueberries just perfectly.
And you have a drink for me.
And I have a drink
because you're like, you know what? Diving into a pie isn't enough. Let me get you a giant. This is not Funfetti. This is something else, right?
No, this is a blueberry shake, also from Dust Bunny, and it's got a blue donut and blue whipped cream on top of it.
Yeah,
looks like.
Yeah. So let me tell you, this definitely did take down my stress level over being disturbed by the story of how that could have happened to your ears.
So this is much better.
Yeah, so I'm going to enjoy my pie, and we're going to take a look at who's next. And we have Smitten, which is the HUD we were talking about by Oh My.
Yes. And they also have the other two HUDs that we also were talking about.
That's right. It all started right here with Devoted.
Yes.
That's what I had first. And then they came out with this one, Obsession, which is the one you and I use on the regular. This pose right here, I'm camming in close, you know the one, is our favorite go-to. We use it on the daily. Love it. And now when I saw that they had a new one, I'm like, yes, please. And so these are all the poses in that one. We're using this one for our thumbnail. I'm pushing in on that one, the one in the center here. But it has a lot of fun ones that I foresee us using.
Yes.
Although the one on the end, I nearly choked you with the me on your shoulders. But
I like the one where my ears are warmed by your thighs.
Yes. I enjoy that as well. So, okay, so tell us pricing.
Any of these are $8.50, and they are really a deal.
They're worth it.
We love these.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna let us do the walk on it. Like, you know, we've done all the big vendor, sponsor, designer displays. So we're about to transition to the inner circle. So I'm gonna go ahead and fade us to that so we can just start up with the inner circle. Does that sound good?
That sounds good, yeah.
Oh, it sounds like you might have something more to say.
Well, so I did want to kind of harp on some features just real briefly on these HUDs in particular.
Go for it. I'm sure Oh My would love that.
One of the things that we really, really love about these is we've tried a number of HUDs, you know, for huggers and things. And one of the trickier parts is always making them so you're lined up and it looks at all sensible. And these do a really good job of actually positioning the avatars. I think that we've had probably the easiest time with these, even in places where we can't res. It just the system that they use to connect the avatars works very, very well. And then even once you're positioned, the ability to fine-tune positioning is a breeze. So,
and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but there are also 2 additional features on these where it looks like you can move with them, right? There's 2 buttons on the lower side. One's like a follower, like a walker. And we've had kind of hit or miss success with those in general. I don't think we try it too much with this one because of our past experiences, but I don't know if it's worth trying it again. But
it worked very well. The reason why we especially don't use it is because you would constantly be mooing and asking if I like milkshakes, which I do. But it's not very good to use with you having a bumper up. It makes a lot of extra noise. But we have used it. One thing with walkers in general is when turning, they act a little weird. So if I am turning where you're on the outside, you have to jog to keep up, and if I turn and you're on the inside, it ends up just looking a little weird. And that's just a byproduct of how followers work, unfortunately. But this one did work pretty well, if I remember rightly. We just they're awkward to use with the bumper and stuff, so we tend not to.
I think we've been most successful with just using the leash. An invisible leash as a follower. It just gives me a bit more room, and you can change the length of the leash and everything. So that's just RLV commands with a collar and whatnot. So that's what's worked for us the best. But I just wanted to throw out there that if people do like, walkers, or, there's also, you can walk side by side, or there's the one where you're hanging off the back. But those always look weird to me because when you start walking, you're just floating after the person.
So they're actually, I don't know if they're set up this way, but like of this smitten pose, I could easily see, I don't know if they're set up as walkers, but like the one where you're on my shoulders, where I'm carrying you, or where I'm holding you up by one leg would all work very well as walker.
Well, I feel like I want us to do an experiment right now, so I can fade, set it up, and then you can walk, and we can illustrate for the people how the smitten HUD would walk you. Okay, so let's do that, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I have stepped out of my pie for the moment because I think I'm going to need it back after we do this. What I was messing around with the smitten HUD a little bit, and I had mistook one of the buttons. So one button is just getting you into the poses, and then you can cycle through the poses with those little arrows. But there's only one button where there's 2, shapes, people shapes side by side, which is the walker. So we are in walker mode now, and so Tour, if you want to start walking, this is what happens.
Yeah, and if I take a tight turn,
there's no bumping. So maybe the issue for us on this one was me being in a constant run.
Yeah, probably.
Although
if I slow down,
I'm still running.
You're still running. Yeah, I suspect it's just, the way that it's doing the impulse walking, and it's a byproduct of walkers. They're a little bit awkward.
Moo, stop. So there you have it. I'm going to jump back in my pie. We're going to switch over to the way we usually walk, but we wanted to illustrate the walker piece. I'm not sure what it is that causes the running.
I am pretty sure I know. It's just because it's the way that it's moving you via scripting. That doesn't have a real good sense. Like, you can't just say walk to this position. You have to say, like, accelerate towards this position. And Linden scripting handles that very strangely, and it'll err towards running more often than not.
And I'm wondering, because I know, and actually I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to turn my interface on so people can see the HUD. So the little 2 people button is the follower part. The one where it looks like you're on your back is getting us into this, which which suppose you like, not that way, turn around, there you go. And so when we tried to walk, it was a slide. So this is not a walking position, this is a pose.
No, but we had to try it.
Yeah, but I'm wondering when I've hit the walk button again, but I'm wondering, because you have the XYZ on the side, if it changes anything in relation to the walker. It looks like I am being nudged a little bit.
It's going to let you offset your position, but that's it.
It's not going to change the fact that I'm running?
No.
Okay.
No, that's just has to do with acceleration.
Yeah, see, I see myself moving closer to you.
The only way that they can really fix that is if they apply their own animation override on your walking, which some do. But, it's fine. We don't really use it as the walker, but it does have that feature, so it's worth mentioning. But we really do love the poses that they have and the ease of lining them up.
Yep, for sure. And so I'm just messing around with them. This one I thought was funny.
Yep. I'm gonna dip you in some pie.
That's right. That's what's happening next. Yeah. So this was a lot of fun. I'm just going to kick out of this. So, all right, Smitten. Actually, Oh My with their Smitten HUD. Thank you for the fun. Definitely enjoy it.
Yes.
Okay, we have made it to the... Well, it's not even really the inner circle. It's the other... I don't know what to call this space. It's the next room. I don't know.
The next room.
The outer circle of the next room.
Yes.
So, all right. Who do we have?
Almost mystical. We're
it does, doesn't it? Huh.
The outer circle of the next room. As you walk through the passageway.
Oh, do continue.
Sorry, anyway.
I'm sorry. You had me distracted from the FLFty for a minute. I thought I was in for a mystical tour narration.
Anyway, so we're at Bonnie, and
what do we have?
So what do we have here?
It looks like a bloom set, so I think it's the top. Oh, don't get too close. There's some nipples there. So let me back away from the nipples. YouTube's gonna get mad. So this is, let me cam down. So it's available for Legacy and Reborn, and they come in individual colors. And it's, like I said, it's like that little top and the panty. And is there a fat pack? It looks like all individual. Oh, there where it says fat pack, Lala. That's where that is. So please break down the prices for us.
Each color is 300. Fat pack is 2,000. I think that top could work with a lot of things. Personally,
I agree with you. So I'll pick this up for sure. But so yeah, that works. Any other?
Okay.
You broke down the prices and we're good.
Yeah.
Very versatile top.
Oh yeah, and their HUD, it has the opacity slider, so that's fun. All right. Rolling along.
Up next,
Jack Spoon.
Jack
doing horror
Spoon.
makeup.
Well, is it horror?
It's
is it
just
Dia de los
makeup.
Muertos?
Well, yeah.
Skull face paint. That's Dia de los
Skull face
Muertos.
paint. Yep.
So
I like that.
that's really nice. We should get this. My dog is losing her mind outside for the moment, so we'll see if I can talk through it or not. But yeah, I might mute, but go ahead and talk.
So we actually did a Dia de los Muertos costuming at one point, which was one of my favorite dress-ups that we've done, and having a more updated and sort of different version of that to play off of, I think it's going to be fun.
I think we're definitely due for it.
Yeah, we are. So I'm going to get this as well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It should work for both of us. I don't think anything, I don't know, is there anything on the sign that says that it's unisex? I mean, it's bomb layers, compatible with Leluca Evo X. I'm tilting my head sideways to read it. But it doesn't say anywhere that it's specific to a woman's head.
No.
So it even says here, results will vary depending on shape, head, body, and skin tones. So
Which that's expected.
yeah.
And they have, the different variations. One like more looks like eye socket sort of thing. One looks like you've got a little bit of more butterfly sort of decoration around the eyes, which is really nice.
I really like their take on this style. It's really good.
Too.
Not normally what you would see, but you definitely know what they're showing. You know what they're referring to. So I think this is very nicely done.
Yeah. So I look forward to playing with that.
Yeah, we'll have to style something up because it has been a little while. This was when you and I did a Dia de los Muertos style. It was very early on.
I think it was our first Halloween together.
Yeah, I believe it was. And a lot has changed since then.
Yeah, you've grown.
Yes, I have in many, many ways.
So that is $277, and the eye makeup is $255. So let's talk about the eye makeup.
Sabrina eye makeup. I love that. I love a dark wing liner.
Yeah,
it's really nice. I like their take on Shadow A with the kind of shooting off from the top like that.
Yeah.
And Shadow B is lovely as well. So yeah, I would pick all these up.
Excellent.
Okay. All right, my dog is settled, so I don't think I need a break for the time being. So maybe she got it out of her system. And now we are at the Pippin Long Gallery.
Yes, and they always have interesting art. And this is no different. This is
framed and unframed artwork. Got some Halloween themed artwork. Very good.
I'm just taking in this scene of these, like all of these hands, and then these two that are attached to an actual like person there, and all the ghosts coming out of it. There's a lot of ways that like my mind is wanting to start interpreting this, but
I can tell. I sense that you want like a thoughtful silence, like you would in a museum, to just take it in.
I do. I really. We should go to the Pippin Long Gallery sometime.
We should. That would be a very interesting trip.
Yeah.
Add that to the list of ideas.
Okay.
But I'm down for it. I really am, because I enjoy taking a look at art as well.
Nice. All right.
So for purchase price.
For purchase price, so this is $350 for that painting.
Okay, very good.
That is the one piece that's for sale here, and it is a very cool Halloweeny spirit summoning sort of painting. Did you down at the bottom? I see the landmark to the gallery. Did you grab that? I grabbed it before, but I'll grab it again.
Okay, just to have it at the top of your landmarks.
Yeah. Okay,
very good. Up next.
Keep rolling.
This is...
Up next, we have Fetch and Framework.
Fetch and Framework. Is that a collab?
This is a collab.
What?
Yeah.
And it's a witchy attic.
Witchy attic, yes.
Okay, does this mean you're taking a trip?
Yeah, that's what that means. Let me unhook you.
I will wait here for you and enjoy some pie.
You're on Tour Vision right now.
I'm on Tour Vision. Yep, let's go. Take us to the witchy attic.
Whoosh. All right.
All right.
Oh, we're in an attic. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. And we have a HUD here where we can change the walls up.
Okay, I need this. I need this.
Yeah, you do.
And the reason I need this is because it makes me think of Lulubi, who I know is here, and we're going to, I already talked about her hat because I'm wearing it, but she has a lot of really nice, like, witchy decor. Yeah, and I don't really have a room for that. And I would love, this is going to be like my Lulubi attic. I love it. It just looks like it's going to work with her stuff so well. So. Yeah,
for sure.
Yep.
And, and we can set this up. We can put like a teleporter in front of this doorway where we can bounce it to a place. I do wish that the door actually opened, but
it's a skybox though. That's how that works. Yeah,
I know.
But yeah, you like to res your portals to places, like, I know. And which is fine. I think what would be fun is in my little magic area on Stratagem, if there was some kind of gateway there to this space. Yeah, that would be a good place for it.
I agree, especially if I can somehow make the gateway like tie into this star symbol somehow.
Yes. So I'm sure you'll sort it out.
We can pull that off. Yeah.
This is fantastic.
I have to check. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
So no light. No. Okay. So always have to, you know me. I always have to comment on it. The lights, they're not real lights. They can be modified to be real lights, but these, it's a minor detail. It's another thing that a creator could do to improve their thing a little bit, just a little bit, is make all of these string lights actually illuminate the space. So that's something we'll do when we actually get this set up. But, I can't help it.
I know. And you're back. And look, you made it right back to where you should be.
Yeah, because I found the button.
That says return to, right?
Sometimes I can find the button, sometimes I can't.
Then sometimes you have to run from the landing.
So the Witchy Attic is 450.
Okay.
I'm picking it up. I suspect you're going to want a copy of it anyway. So.
Yeah, I'm totally getting it. Because I want to res it somewhere and start resin out my Lulubi stuff. Because I want to be able to take pictures or do videos in there.
Now, I have to say, just because I love this, for the collab name, they've decided to brand themselves as Fetchwork. Because this is Fetch and Framework, and the inventory item is just Fetchwork, and I think that's a great collab name.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
All right. Really nice job. Love that.
All right. Up next, we have Violetility. And they have something called a boo stool.
Boo stool, I have to sit on it.
Of course. You're going to get stuck in the vendor, but that's okay.
I might.
You might. That looks great.
Yep. These are some good sits for this.
And how much is the boo stool while you're trying it out?
Yeah.
You're just all into sitting. So you haven't told the people how much it costs.
I know. It's $250, and you can have all of the boo stools. These are nice. These are just fun.
They're copyable, right? So yeah, copy mod, no transfer.
Copy mod. Yep.
And then it's one land impact. And it's only solo animations, which is important to note as well.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Loki.
Up next is Loki. And it's the Lillian. Good. There you go. We're going to do it in unison. Okay. So there's a fat pack, and there are individual colors.
Yeah.
And so it fits Legacy, Maitreya, and Reborn.
And you get both of them to, you get the top and bottom together, which is nice. Or the fat pack, that way you can mix and match them.
Yeah, 14 colors it looks like.
Each color is $349. The fat pack is $11.99. I think that's fun.
Yeah.
It's a flirty little number. It would be a must-buy if it supported Juicy, but I know not everyone supports Juicy.
Yeah.
I do like that it's got the top. You can put the lace lining and sleeves on or off. That's a nice touch.
Yeah. Yep, I agree.
Different ways of wearing things.
Yep, I agree. All right, up next is Yummy.
Yummy.
And Yummy has some earrings for us. 23 unrigged earring sets. That is a lot of earring. So it's the Macabre earring collection. It's HUD control, tint menu, and like I said, you've got choices and you're unrigged, so you can move them around wherever you need them to be.
Fangs and bones and spider webs and spiders and snakes. Yeah, all of the classics.
I expected you to follow that with "Oh my," the way you were listening, listing everything. But how much does it cost?
It is $375 for 23 unrigged mesh earring sets.
I like the vendor and how it's just gradually cycling through.
I do too.
The different earrings.
That's a really nice touch.
That's his very nice touch.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Yummy. And you're ready for the next?
I am ready for the next.
It is our friends at Glam Affair. We have Alexandra skin, and it looks like we've got some velour colors, right? Yeah, as well as Glam Affair's own colors.
As well as Glam Affair's own colors, yes.
Very lovely skin. They're showing it on the Avalon head, and Nova Simone, and then the eyes. They're listing all that out at the top. Okay, so what does it cost, and is there a fat pack? Run it down for us.
There's no fat pack. It's $7.99 for any of the skin colors, whether it's velour or Glam Affairs.
Okay. Very good.
And you've only just swapped skins, so not in the market for one, but that is a very pretty one.
And you know, honestly, at this point, I've only just swapped. I'm in love. I'm not surprised because it's Zipper. And at this point, if Zipper thought it was hard to get me out of my last skin, it's going to be really, really hard to get me out of all three. Like, this is not changing for a while. So, yeah. No hate on Glam Affair at all. This is lovely, lovely skin. But I am very content with my all three.
Yeah.
So, all right. Are you ready for the next?
That's the very last one. Okay, yeah.
So we've got 11 with Raquel, which I thought was a shirt. Apparently it's a dress.
It's a long shirt that she's calling a dress.
Yeah, that's a shirt.
I think.
Yeah. That's a shirt for sure.
And I'm totally okay with that.
If
ladies want to go around in a shirt and call it a dress and say they're fully dressed, hey, I'm all for that.
So this fits
those legs.
That's right. Maitreya, Legacy, Cupra, and Reborn. And it looks like we've got a lot of colors and some patterns and a fat pack. Looks like one of the patterns is available individually, but then, and it has birds on it. Is that a toucan I see? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can get a few more colors, and a few more patterns in the fat pack. So run down the pricing for us, please.
Well, you can get any of these oversized shirts for $250, or you can get the fat pack for $12.50, which is really a good deal, considering the number of patterns that you get.
And I don't know that I would call it an oversized shirt as much as I would call it a long shirt.
Okay, long shirt, yes.
Because oversized means like baggy or whatnot, but...
Oh, true.
Yeah,
True.
So this is just a long shirt.
Yeah, but I like this.
I know.
I would enjoy seeing you on this.
Oh, you will.
Good.
All right, are you ready for the next one?
We are ready for the next one.
Okay, so up next we have Dead Doll, and they are here with... Oh, that's fun. Okay, and they've got some options. So it's
supports Reborn. Nice.
Well, it looks like it's only the top because there's no bottom. It says panties not included, and the display model doesn't have it. But I'm not too upset with that. Although I do want to know more about the bottoms because they match somewhat. It seems. So I would like to know. I'd have to go back to the store. I'm assuming it's probably a Dead Doll's bottom.
Probably.
But I'd have to check and see if it's a bottom that is made for Reborn. But they do have a variety of tops, including Reborn with Juicy, Naruto, Legacy, Maitreya Petite, and normal Maitreya. So the Zelda top, it comes with 16 colors for the top, 16 colors for the trim, and it says buttos, but I'm assuming that means buttons.
Yes.
And then the sizes are sold separately. So this is great. I love this. I'm going to get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
It looks like the only option to get it is per body.
Yeah.
Which, is $3.99. You get all of the colors. Mm-hmm. It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
So, very good.
Okay.
Lovely.
All right. Up next.
Really looking forward to seeing you in that as well.
Yeah, you will. Bonnicci.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Sophie bodysuit. 10 color textures, 6 patterns, and Legacy, Perky, Maitreya, Petite, and Reborn.
Yeah, so it's got like a mesh connection between them. Mm-hmm. Which is, don't see that too often, but I like it. Showing off some of that midriff skin, but without it being actually totally bare.
Yep.
That's fun.
I agree.
Oh, and they have cow print. Look at that. So, looks like the individual colors are $179, and you can get a fat pack per body for $3.99. So if you were going to buy 2 colors, you may as well go ahead and get the fat pack.
Mm-hmm.
You can get the fat pack of all the fat packs if you wanted to support all of the bodies for $6.99. Mm-hmm. So that's interesting. That's a way of breaking things down.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to take a moment so I can let my dog in.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay. We are now at Tylie.
Yes, we're at Tylie.
And what are they calling this? Because I'm thinking he's still in the process of getting dressed.
They're calling it the Jace Striped Tee.
Okay.
This is not my style because I do know how to wear shirt. But,
you don't go out half dressed?
No.
No, I can't say that you do.
I mean, if I did, it would be I would just go topless.
Yeah, I have no complaints with that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't just. I'm sure this works for a aesthetic, and I'm sure that it can be a cool, sexy photo. But to me, it just I can't. I have to put my shirt on if I'm putting my shirt on.
That's right. But if you want this look, how much is it per shirt and for the fat pack?
Yes, $149 for shirt and $6.99 for the fat pack.
Okay,
and I will say, Tylie has quickly become one of my favorite men's makers.
I know.
And, they do make very, very high quality stuff. This does look high quality. It's just not my style for wearing.
And that's what I was going to say. I said this is one of the rare instances where you'll not be purchasing Tylie today. But, you know, it's like we often say, it's, just depends on what you're looking for, and not everything's going to be a good fit, and that's okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
So,
absolutely.
All right, so we are ready for our friends Ananas. Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. And
Friday.
Friday. Oh my God.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite would have to be the fries in the nose. Just saying. The heart fry in the mouth is cute. The holdable fries. Yeah, it's definitely Ananas.
Yep. So I got this for you already.
Oh, for me?
Yep.
Is that what's happening next? Am I about to have fries hanging out of my nose too?
No, not right now.
Okay, later.
But for later, yes.
Gotcha.
These are fun.
They are. So, pricing.
Pricing, you can play with fries in all kinds of ways for $2.59.
Yep, $2.59. You get it all.
Yep.
So, and I think we can keep going. I know we're recording a little early because we can, but
yes.
The masses will be here soon, and like I said earlier, Zipper has let me know it's quite the sight to behold. So I want to make sure we don't forget what time it is. But
yes.
Okay. So we have something called a slut wand.
Yes. So this is a magic wand that's some kind of magical.
It says click the tip of the wand for a quote-unquote surprise. Click the body of the wand for animations. There's 11 bento animations and 15 textures in the HUD.
Yep.
So
and the animations are not exactly YouTube safe.
No, because I've seen one of them at least.
Yeah, we've seen a demo of that, and they're very magical.
They are. Yep. I'm gonna have fun with this one. So I'm absolutely going to get this. I mean, I have a wand for today, but let me tell you, this wand is nothing like the wand I have right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But did you already run down the pricing?
Well, you can get just this one. Well, you get this one and all of those 15 colors for $2.99.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fantastic. Okay, so do we want to try one more? I just want to say keep going. Let's keep going for another couple of minutes, and then we'll worry about position after that.
Okay.
All right. Milkmotion. There's a demo. So I think we have time for a tour trip And then after that, we'll get ready to receive the masses.
Very well.
So.
It's time for a tour trip to Milkmotion.
Okay, I see you. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, it's got a nice entry.
Yeah. So this is actually a little bit more than I expected out of this. So we have functional doors. This is not just a backdrop. This is a functional space hallway thing. With working double doors on either end. And I really, really, really like, and I have to say it really to draw attention to this, those beams going across the top. Oh my god. So, a little bit of backstory there. There are now, I think, 3 buildings we have where I've had to create artificial rafters to hang lamps and stuff from. Which I don't mind doing, but having them actually built in the style of the build is just so nice, because you know a space like this is begging for hanging lanterns or hanging plants or some sort of decoration like that, banners even, and having this is just because you can't really rationalize just like screwing something into the very top stonework. I mean, you can, but it works so much nicer to be able to hook things onto that metal beam there. So thank you, Milkmotion, for that.
I want to point out, as I was listening and camming around, this doesn't really need to serve as backdrop only because it's textured on the outside. This is something that you could have.
This is a functional building.
Yeah, it's a functional space that can be rezzed on the ground in conjunction with whatever other builds you may have that will complement it. But this is a lovely like passageway between 2 buildings, or even just on its own. So I'm sure you're going to utilize this somewhere. Because this is very unique and very attractive.
Yeah, I see this butting up against like a cliffside or something, maybe. I have a couple ideas on where I might be able to utilize it.
Okay.
I'm not positive yet. We'll have to.
Yeah, we'll have to think on it. But this is a lovely surprise. I think you were just expecting a backdrop.
I totally was. I was expecting it to be a non-functional space with like set doors that just was, was intended to be a backdrop, a facade. But no, this is the whole thing.
Yep. Very good. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and fade us if you have no other comment, so that we can get ready to receive the masses in a couple of minutes.
Yes. All right. Sounds good.
All right, so we are eagerly anticipating. We're live recording. I want to see what this looks like. It's 12 now, so.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to end up having to cut any of this, to trim it, but.
I just wanted to make sure I got it.
Yeah, we've been told it's quite the flood of avatars, and so the momentous occasion. And Zipper over here is excited, so excited. She's just vomiting letters out of her keyboard. That's always fun to see.
Yeah. Okay, so there is a slight delay to the opening, but it shouldn't be much longer. And you can see all the people now arriving on this is what it looks like. I have been those people. They're just bouncing against the sim line like, let's go, ready to shop, let's go.
50, let's go.
They want the 50. They want it now.
I don't blame them.
Did it open?
This? No, Zipper wants to animate me. What?
Are we both getting animated? Because I saw it. Yes.
Zipper's. Oh, we're jumping.
Why am I not jumping?
You're jumping.
Oh my goodness. Did they they must have opened the gates.
They must have.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The floodgates are open.
They are. Here come the people, 50. The orange clouds. Here they come. Got my move lock on so I'm not shoved into a wall. That's exciting.
This is the first time I've been on this side of an event.
Mm-hmm. The 50 is open, people. Woo. Look at that. Look at the people rolling. I love it.
They really do.
They really do. Zipper wasn't kidding. It's a sight to behold.
50.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
50 deals.
Look at that.
Yeah. And there's some just floating up in the sky. Oh, just fell.
Now this dress this gal has on, oops, my camera went past her. It was Saturday sale, and I was debating it. Pylia was talking about it, and I think she got it. It's this gal in the see-through dress, and now seeing it on someone, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna swing back and get that because that looks
the, like asymmetric cut.
Asymmetric mesh, like see-through gown with that was Saturday sale. So I'm going to swing back and pick that up because that looks really good. I was on the fence and I just got busy, so I didn't go back. But now that I'm seeing it on her, I'm like, yep, I want that.
Yep.
So this is fantastic. Look at all these people.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are we ready to resume now that we've officially witnessed the opening of the 50?
I think so.
All right. Okay, I'm still a little excited over the floodgates opening. That was fun to watch.
That was.
But here we are now, back on the swing of things with Exile, and they have a lovely hair called Brooklyn.
That is a lovely hair, and that's got some good volume to it too.
It does. I mean, I could work that.
It's got some waviness.
Yeah,
I like this.
It's got 200 colors.
200 colors.
A lot of colors. How much does that cost?
$390.
Oh my god, that is a deal.
That is
an absolute steal. All right, yeah, lovely. I highly recommend if you're looking for a hair. This one has a lot of character. So
yes,
and it's a deal
down for that.
Yes. Okay, Valentina E. All right, girl, we got no reborn. That's okay. I still love you. Maitreya Legacy. Those are the two that it fits. This is a very classy kind of cocktail gown.
This is a real nice little sexy but very formal sort of number. I would have totally rocked this in a reborn, telling you. Yeah. So reborn Cupra, I'm sure the big girls would love this as an option. So maybe. I know Valentina dabbles in reborn. I don't know. I can't remember if she's done a Cupra, but I know she's done a reborn because I bought it. She's definitely done a reborn. Yeah. And especially like the way that she does those little crease lines in the fabric is really, really nice. Like I'm looking at that going, I could totally wear that just fine if it was my body type. If it was your body type, yep. Yeah. But what does it cost individually, and is there a fat pack? Or is it just individuals? It costs only 50. What? Individually. Wow. And I am not seeing a fat pack. But that's it's still that's quite a deal. So all 200. Each of these colors is only 50. 250. Oh, 250. You want to get all. Yeah, yeah. If you wanted to get each of them. But 150 per, or no, only 50 for each color. That's really a deal. Impressive. Very lovely. Yep. All the Maitreya and Legacy girls out there, they got a lovely dress for you here. Okay, up next, Lybra. I say Lybra. Some people might say Lybra. Maitreya and Legacy again. You've got a boot with some rusty scissors. Perfect for Halloween. Yeah. And so pretty cool. How much is that? And I'm assuming you get it in those two colors. It is $199. I am also assuming you get it in those two colors. It supports Maitreya Legacy. Very nice. Yep. Good for Halloween. Perfect. Okay, we have up next, we have, I say Teefy? Teefy. Yeah. Teefy, Teefy, I'm not sure, maybe someone will let me know, but we'll go with Teefy because that sounds fun. Yeah. Okay, so we have a top and a skirt sold separately. We've got, I think, fat packs of each of them. And yeah, how would you describe this style? Is it like athletic? Like a sexy sporty, yeah. Sexy sporty, because it's not cyber. At first I thought it was from a distance, but it's not. No, it's definitely sexy sporty. Because you've got the little buckles, you've got the, it looks like it's mesh and spandex almost. Okay. In parts. Does the sign say
So it looks like Zinnia set is the name. And Maitreya, Petite, Legacy, Perky, Reborn, and Cupra.
Quite a few bodies support.
Yeah, so there's a lot here. It's
always appreciate that.
Not my style. I'm not much of a fitness person.
No.
Clearly.
No. And it's a bit too high-waisted for you, I think.
I could probably work it out, but, you know, it's just, it's not my style, but it's lovely, and it comes in a lot of bodies. And how does the pricing work out? Did you already say that? I
did not.
Okay.
So the tops and bottoms are sold separately. The tops are $280 per color. The bottoms are $180 per color, and we do have some fat pack options for you somewhere, I thought.
Yeah, they're right by the vendor image. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So $1,500 for the top, and $1,200 for the skirt.
Okay. Very nice.
Very fun.
Up next, it looks like our friends at CandyDoll, and they have Lisa. Looks like a bit of a tattered t-shirt dress or sweater dress. I'm liking the tatter.
I'm liking the tatter as well.
This is E-Body, Legacy, Perky, Maitreya, Petite, and Cupra, so I'm down. Definitely working this one.
You can definitely rock that,
Yeah, so it comes in all these. So we have solids, we have patterns. It looks like the white box on the end would be probably a fat pack of your solids, and the other would be a fat pack of the prints.
Yes, I would say that's probably accurate.
So pricing.
We have $259 per color, and that is also true of the web prints. The bottom row is just the web prints.
Okay.
Specifically, and that's $13.99.
So there's no fat pack of the prints above that?
I'm checking. That one up there, I believe is the solids and the prints.
Gotcha. All right, then I associated the prints with the wrong fat pack. So the top fat pack would have the first 2 rows in it, and the bottom fat pack is just your web print.
That
I understand.
To be how I'm reading this.
Okay.
The top one is $15.99. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That is lovely. I'll be picking that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Up next.
Okay.
Oh, we got a friend over here.
Yeah. And Cheezu. We got someone modeling the Cheezu outfit.
All right. And she's got a lovely look. She's got some of that maybe possibly fantasy type skin with that paleness.
Yeah.
She's got a very unique look going on. I love it.
I like her tail in particular.
Mm-hmm. It's a great tail. I might have to find out where that comes from. It's a bit long for what we need, but
it is. It looks neatly articulated.
Yeah. But I'll let you look at the tail. But Cheezu has this dress, very lovely, and it fits Legacy, Perky, Maitreya, Petite, and Reborn. I'm wondering if it's just those 2 colors. If you buy it once, you just get those 2 color choices? Not sure.
Not sure.
Because I see boxes at the bottom, but they don't have any images on them.
There is a HUD in the demo. Let me grab that and put the HUD on real quick just to check. Because we like to present as accurate information as possible. Mm-hmm. And her tail is from Ego Sumai.
Of course it is. Mm-hmm. But now that you say that, yeah. And she's changing, so I'm not going to... Hopefully she doesn't give us full frontal.
Goodness, there's a lot of colors.
Oh, there's more than just the 2 colors.
There's a bunch of colors. There's 8 times 4, 24. No,
wow.
32 colors. 32 colors.
I'm glad you checked, because the display doesn't have, lots of times the vendor the designer will put the HUD up so that you can see how many colors. But in this instance, that's not there, so I'm glad you checked for the HUD.
32 colors, and the dress and ribbons are colored independently, so a lot of color combinations you can pull with that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So that's great. Yeah. So I don't know how well this would work for me because of that ribbon around the middle. But
I don't think it would work for you, but I do love this dress.
It is a very lovely dress.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Nice.
Very good. Up next is Dove and Pear, and I believe this is another tour trip. Because it is upstairs.
Did I give the price for the Cheezu? I don't think I did.
Okay, let's go back and do that.
Sorry.
Well, I'm going to put my camera back on it, and you can tell me.
Yeah. So it's $4.99 for any body of the Cheezu Lilith dress.
Okay, very good.
Yep. Sorry about that.
So what we're looking for here, it looks like you just sit, it's like a booth? Like, is it like a carnival booth and you sit in it? What is it? It says, because it says nightmares, dreams, and why. And
it's
so
demo time.
Let me get my cam on you.
Yep.
Okay, I'm ready. Yep, I had to sneeze, so I muted real quick.
No problem. Okay. So, because it might animate me, I'm gonna put the milkshake down for a moment.
Okay. I think I'll be okay. I've got my pie.
Okay, good.
All right.
And I'm gonna sit in this. And okay. And then initializing buttons. It says, what's
Is it gonna do something to you?
I'm not sure. What did that do? So I'm not positive. It does look like there's... So I think there's other things scripted in here that I can't interact with because the vendor script of this thing is kind of overtaking it, maybe? Or... Not entirely sure.
So it wants to do more than just animate you in a sit?
Well, when I sat down, there's a script of some kind that's running, but that might just be the vendor script.
I don't know why that one would have a vendor in it, though, if it's the demo.
I don't either, but it does have one. But there's a number of sits. It's a cool furniture piece either way, but if there's other features, I'm not able to demo them. There might not be.
So it just might be a cool place to sit.
Might just be a cool place to sit, and that sometimes is enough.
And this would actually be nice at a carnival or a festival. It makes me think of, what was it? Didn't we do Mad P? Didn't we do Mad P at like Halloween or something?
Yeah, we did their... we did a couple of their events.
We need to do another Mad P. I know we're not in the group because they like reorganized, and we used to be in the group and get Mad P stuff, and then they wanted more Lindens, and like they shut down their one group to start a new group, and we just never joined the new group.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but that event was fun. It took me fucking forever to get through it. Like you were done and like waiting for me for, I don't know, hours. And I was like, I'm trapped in hell.
It wasn't that long. You were able to get it pretty quick
after multiple attempts.
Yes, but you did get it, and that was I really enjoyed solving those puzzles.
It was fun. You like puzzles, and I told you I have very low tolerance for puzzles, and so
I did really enjoy.
They're not my jam. That's mostly you, but we wanted to try it together, so we did, and it was worth it. It was at points stressful because I didn't want to keep dying and like waiting for my turn to come around again. Because there was a fair amount of people there. And at one point it seemed like the system was kind of random. Like other people were going ahead of me and I was getting very impatient. But that's fine. That's not what we're talking about. This is the chair from, what was it? Dove?
Something? Dove and Pear?
Dove and Pear, yes.
Dove and Pear.
Okay, so you're coming back down now?
Yeah, go ahead and reset your camera. I'm gonna catch up to you as soon as I can.
Camera reset.
Okay, and
I will look at people.
Jogging towards you.
Jogging towards me.
Kind of plowing through the crowd here.
I have someone in front of me.
Anyone over.
I have a chunky girl in front of me. She paused right in front of me.
Oh, well, she's probably wanting some of your pie.
Probably. She's cute. I'm camming her.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a chunky little girl. Yeah, you'll see her when you run up. And then you can...
She's definitely wanting
I see you running.
I'm coming.
You're coming. You're passing her right now. She's walking the opposite direction as you.
All right.
She's
I have to get in position.
Face planting into every vendor. Yeah, she's down behind me now.
I see her. Oh wow.
Yeah.
She is chunky. She's definitely indulgent in some pie.
Yeah. I'm here for it. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready?
She's got her little cow print outfit
She
on.
does. Yeah, I cammed her thoroughly.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, so this was fun. I've never heard of Dove and Pear, and that's another reason I just so love the 50, because seeing this, I'm like, what is Dove and Pear about? I have to talk to them about, I have to visit them.
Right.
And buy all of their things. Probably.
Uh-huh. All right, so up next is Moment. Are you seeing texture issues, or is it just me? I'm seeing a little flickering. Maybe it's just lights. Okay, so food.
This is a, they call it the not so scary party treats.
These are my kind of treats.
These are going everywhere.
Look at that. I love the pumpkin cake with the candy spilling out like they were seeds.
Yep.
That is adorable.
That's incredibly clever. And I like these little baggies, the Happy Halloween bags.
Yeah.
And these, that's so cool.
What?
No, sorry. Are those, I can't tell. Those, I think you can get as a gift bag.
Like if you were having an event and giving stuff away, it could be put in that.
I can't tell. I think maybe. I'm not sure.
Sounds like you're gonna have to buy it to find out.
Yeah, because the fat pack just is 1,500. You get everything copy mod. But if I buy this,
it says party favor bag.
Yeah, the permissions on the party favor bags are transfer.
There you go.
So yeah, I think that is how that may. I don't know. Maybe, probably.
I don't know. It almost makes me want to have a Halloween party. Like we have time for that. But
we have time for that.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll be attending somebody's Halloween party.
Yeah. So I can't tell for sure. But if that is the way that works, that's really fun. I did just get it. It does appear that it's no transfer. I had to unpack it because I really, really wanted to know. The party favors Halloween bag, no transfer. No, I thought that would be so cute.
It
and
would
so
be
fun.
cute.
But
okay, so
I don't care. These are fun. I'm getting all of them. I got the fat pack.
Is it only sold as fat pack, or can you buy items individually?
You can buy all the items individually. So let's go through prices, starting with fat pack, 1,500 for everything.
Okay.
Party favor bag, no transfer, is 200.
You're so sad.
I know, I'm so sad. You get mod and copy on it. But that's 200. The cake surprise that we love is 200. The cupcakes are 200. Are all the pieces 200? Yeah, the little drinks down there, 200. Oh, okay. The burgers are 100.
Okay.
With the jack-o'-lantern cheese, which I like that. Cauldron is 200. The other drinks are 200. And the pumpkins are 150.
Okay.
All right.
Very good. Are you ready for the next?
Yeah, have we seen Moment before, or is this another?
I am familiar with Moment, yes. So
I'm not.
I don't recall if they've been in a FLFty or a FLF in the time that we've been recording them. But I want to say I feel like they have been, but maybe not as prominent as some of the other designers who are in more often.
Okay.
So.
All right.
All right.
Very good.
Okay, so up next is Breathe, and they have a heel. This is lovely. So you got a fat pack on the top, and then individual colors. And then like mini packs. Yeah. Yep. So will you break it down for us, please?
Yes. So individual colors 250. Mini packs, which are 3 colors, are 400, and the fat pack of all the colors is 1,500. And you can get this little high-heeled boot that shows off your sweet heel.
And then they fit my Traya Legacy Slink, Cupra, and E-Body. So
that would be fun to pop a like stocking into.
Oh yeah. No, I'll totally pick these up. I know I've had shoes like this in the past because when I was on my modeling avatar, I had a crap ton of various shoes and things, but unfortunately, as I've commented before, it's not like I can share inventories across avatars, which I'm sure other people who have alts would love to be able to do. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I'm just kind of slowly rebuilding my shoe collection because I have been on this avatar consistently now for about 4 years or so, and so it's not like I don't have stuff, but especially with the body shifting, because since I've been on this avatar, I have worn Maitreya, I've worn Hourglass, I've worn Freya, Legacy, and now Reborn. So there's a lot of changing and shifting. So not everything I have fits everybody. So
right.
That's fine. That's just the nature of the game. So, all right. Are we ready for the next?
Yep. We're rounding a corner here.
All right.
And we've got Insomnia Angel.
And this is called what?
This is called
I'm thinking
hand glitter.
I was gonna say pie hands. It looks like somebody's handled some cupcakes or cake.
That's how I saw that as well. But they're calling it they're calling it hand glitter.
I would wear that on the regular because, of course, I'm handling cupcakes and things. So yeah, I'm glad it's not blood. I'm glad it's glitter. So, and I'm wondering if I'm assuming it might be tintable. Because if you look at the demo, what are you getting?
Demo says hand glitter tattoo 6, which might mean that it's that color.
Okay. So maybe it's just one of them to demo. Yeah. But how much does it cost to buy it? Because I would be hard pressed to think there's only one in that box.
$180 to buy, and yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know if you want to fade and have a look at it real quick.
Yeah, let me do that. Okay, so I'm starting with my interface showing because I have a picture here that illustrates what comes in it when you buy it. So would you say it was 180? Because you gifted it to me.
180.
Yeah, and so it has 17 different colors, and you can see them all here on screen, 2 of which are some white versions. And then I can see from when I unpacked it that they're all just no transfers, so they're modifiable. So you can color them whatever you want them to be. So
yeah,
there's the answer to our question. So
it would do well to have a picture of that. The color swatches and stuff.
Yeah, like even down here at the bottom, they could have put a picture of that so people know you get a bunch of colors, and that they're modifiable. So
yeah, and we generally expect that of Insomnia Angel, but for people who don't know them, that would be handy.
And you can expect to see me with glitter hands like on the regular. So
yes, food mess hands. Food
mess hands. That's right, because that's my life. So.
Blueberry fingers. All right.
All right. Are we ready for the next?
We're moving on. Yes.
Yomi, and Yomi has a widow navel. So
the Black Widow.
Yep.
Spider.
Reborn and Legacy. 5 metals, 12 gems. So if you've got a nice flat belly, that will work.
Yeah.
It's rigged.
It would work with larger bellies. It might deform strangely, but
maybe. I mean, I could always try it.
Yeah.
But how much does it cost?
It costs $215 to put a spider in your belly.
Okay. I have other things there, but
Yes. Yeah.
All right, moving on. We have Nomad, and yes, you saw this up in the blogger room, and you're like, yes, please. So I will let you speak to it.
So this, this is so like late 80s, early 90s to me.
It's your jam.
It's my jam. And so you've got the colorful stacks of speakers with like graffiti patterns, and the monitors just showing like nonsense stuff. I can imagine one of them just like suddenly tuning into Max Headroom doing one of his weird monologues.
I remember that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, that was a wonderful satire. He was a very interesting show. So yeah, I definitely, I don't know quite where I'm going to use this yet, but I'm going to find a use for this because this is amazing. and you get two distinct stacks. One is this larger clump that's 3 wide in front, and one's this kind of smaller 2 clump stack in the back. And in the vendor picture, they have the 2 separated. So you can kind of, shake up the way that's set up.
That is very cool.
It's also highly friendly to modding if you're into that sort of thing, because each speaker and each monitor box is a separate prim, so you could tear this apart and arrange it in even more chaotic ways, if that's something that you want.
I thought you were going to say that you would put different images on the TV screens.
You can also do that if that is also something you wish to do, because the TV screens are,
that would be fun.
Yeah. I'm going to have fun with these.
Good thing I know someone who could do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I like this a lot. And how much did you say it was?
I didn't. They're 300 and you get all of them.
Very good.
Love it.
Love it. Okay. Up next, we have Lyrium. And I can tell you for a fact, some of my new poses are these. So it looks like I think I went with the 2 on the end in Quinn. Because the hands down and the hands up. And then for Danny, obviously the one in the middle does not work for me. No. But the ones on the other side did. Now, when I don't need to get on the pose stand because, I've been illustrating Lyrium poses this whole time. But one of the things I enjoyed about really digging into Lyrium finally, because I've picked up sets of theirs before, was this curvy plus. So you have you have the pose, you have a standard, you have just straight up pose, then you have a curvy one, then you have curvy plus. Yeah. So I ended up needing curvy plus the majority of the time, which is not surprising or offensive to me at all. And so it was nice to have that option. And then she also puts them in there at different priorities as well. Absolutely, 2 thumbs up for including that. And, supporting more body shapes that way. So it's given. Appreciate that, Lyrium. Yep. And I've enjoyed the variety of different movements. I think I want to say out of the packs of hers that I have, that I ended up putting, I want to say 6 to 9 different stands in that work with my body shape, which was really nice. It wasn't a struggle at all. So that's very pleased. So you can get either of these packs for $249. So they have the 3 breathing stands each. They have the 3 static poses and mirror versions. Yep. And of course they have all the variations for additional body sizes. And I'm glad you mentioned the static ones, because those come in, if you're taking pictures or whatever and you want to have those without the breathing movements, it's nice that they offer you that option as well. So it's just very thoughtful all around. Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. Are we good to go on to, I can't see Luas. So this is the Gothica boots. Maitreya, Legacy, Reborn, Cupra, and Erica. And so you have some attitude. Yes, they do. So you have them in individual colors as well as a fat pack, and then they illustrate what comes in the fat pack. But do you want to break down pricing for us? Sure. So it's $225 for some very tough-looking boots, or you can get the fat pack and be covered in tough-looking boots for $750. Yeah, it's a good-looking boot. Definitely got some attitude there. That is. But yeah. Yeah, that would make some submissive men very happy to be trampled on. I bet. So. Very nice. All right. So up next we have Veechi. And my viewer has frozen on me. So here we go. Okay, we made it. Okay. So Veechi, our friend Veechi, she doesn't have nails for us today, but she does have a makeup collection. So you have the Siren makeup collection, which I'm looking, it seems like maybe at the top, is that a fat pack? Because underneath I see where you can just buy the eyes or 2 different lip versions of, like palettes. Top vendor appears to be a demo. Oh, just demo only? You have to buy them individually?
Yeah, at the bottom, you have the eyes and the 2 different lips, and those are each bought individually.
Okay.
Well, as packed. Yeah.
And how much do they cost?
$249 for any of those.
Okay. I really like the eyeshadows. Those are pretty. I like a lot of eyeshadow choices. And then you have your lipsticks and a basic palette as well as a vivid palette. It looks like these only work with Lelutka Evo X, which is curious to me, only because I know Veechi has typically made for more than one head. But I'm wondering, from a designer's side of things, if it's just clearer to them that it's more, I don't want to say more bang for your buck, if it's just more purchases in for Lelutka Evo X than the other heads. So.
Yeah, that could be. I mean, Lelutka really is kind of starting to
dominate.
It's really dominating the headspace, and with good reason. They definitely are not just sitting back. They're constantly evolving what their head is doing. So. Yep. Yeah.
So, but yeah, these are lovely, and I'm definitely going to be picking these up.
Okay, I'll make a note of that.
Okay.
And moving on, what do we have here?
It's Go&See.
Oh, I've heard that they make animations and poses.
Bento animations, sounds, emotes HUD. We got somebody sitting down already.
Perfect.
10 female and male animations and emote sounds as well. Emote chats for local, ambient music, and unisex. So you have different, that's very interesting. So you've got different buttons at the bottom. So, and this is emote number 2, so that means there must be a number 1. But I see what the gal's doing there. I don't know if you want to get up on the pose stand for us so we can see.
I may need to.
Yeah, because she's just sitting there, but I would rather be cammed on you.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so you tell me, what is this?
This is called Bloody Hell Male, and I can't tell if I'm glitching out or what's going on. Let me try another one. That one's called Want Candy. Okay, so these are just a short
Halloween
animation, then I kind of glitch out because of my AO takes over. Trick or treat. That looked like I was just doing finger guns. Huh.
Oh, wow.
Screaming. Okay. So these look like they would be most useful in like a gesture, which might be what they're referring to there, emote chats for local. Because I'm noticing these are mostly like animations from the shoulders up, so they'd be good with using with your stand and whatnot. Do
you want to turn your AO back on to see?
Yeah, I just did that.
Okay. Is that knocking on the door?
That's called meow, so I think it's scratching on the door.
Oh.
Howl.
Ah! Wow. Good sound effect. It didn't come with its own sound effect?
The pack probably does. Or may. But, on the pose stand, you're just getting the poses. That one's called Halloween. It looked like I'm just, tapping my fingers along. Yeah, give me candy. Okay. So, yeah, it's, some Halloween-ish.
I'm curious on their first pack. This is very interesting to me.
Yeah. Very interesting.
So how much is it?
You can get individual poses for 100, or you can get all of them for 1,000.
Okay.
And I think that you have to buy the full pack for 1,000 if you want to get access to
sounds,
things like the emote sounds and the ambient music and the emotes for local chat.
Interesting.
That's my guess, because you're just buying the pose, I think, if you buy an individual one.
Okay. Very good. Are we ready for the next?
We're ready for the next.
Okay, Imbue. And these are bear sweatshorts.
Oh.
And it's 10 colors, 2 fishnet options. You can toggle them to hide or show. Top and bottom of fishnet, materials enabled. It fits Legacy, E-Body, Maitreya, and Cupra. And it looks like
fun.
you
I
can.
like the two-tone thing
Yeah.
they've got going on.
So you can buy them individually or fat pack. So I will hand it off to you.
Yeah. Okay, so if you bought them individually, it would be running you $2.99, and if you bought the fat pack, as soon as I find where the fat pack is,
It says buy all right underneath the vendor.
Little tiny sign, $12.99.
Okay.
All right.
Very good.
For some reason, I thought it was one of the big pairs of shorts on the side. Oh, this top looks familiar.
Oh, doesn't it?
It does.
Cry Bun Bun. And it's where's the name of this top? Joanna.
This is the Joanna corset
top. Yep. And so you have a fat pack, and then there's the demo, but you can see all the colors it comes in. You can see which one I'm rocking. You do have, and I think the HUD picture is up here. So you can see that you have 2 lace options. You have the buttons can be colored a different color, and then you have 7 corset colors. So
yes.
I had fun with this, and it's obviously equipped for Juicy.
It looks so good on you too.
Yeah, I am loving this top so much.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're $250 for a top, for one of the corset tops, and $12.50 if you want to get all of them.
Okay. Very good. Up next, This Is Wrong.
This is wrong.
What do they have? What are we looking at here?
I hear they make tattoos.
They do. And body effects. Kind of like Zipper does, yeah.
Yeah.
But a little different. So this is the Trash Polka? Is what it's called. So
yes, in different colors.
yeah. That's interesting. Trash Polka. Huh. Okay, so you've got white there, and then you have one with some red accents, and then you have one with green accents, and you have one with blue accents. So it's a very unique body effect. So you can buy, and it has maze, so I'm assuming that means that it would work with your soft thighs and your soft arms.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you buy them
yeah.
individually or with a fat pack. So can you break down the pricing for us?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is $3.99 for a color. It's $5.99 for the fat pack, and for $69, you can support maze for your particular tattoo.
Very good.
So interesting.
Okay. So up next we have Panic. Panic has Just a Phase earrings. Which is
staring at the lips.
Yep. And so these are unisex and unrigged, but I love them. Like just the way that they worked it out is just very creative. So you've got 4 different metals, and then you've got 6 different colors for earring, and they've got them all on display.
Yeah, I don't normally see this in like vertically like that.
I'm gonna pick these up. You know, I don't usually buy unrigged things, but these are just really nicely done.
Yeah.
So.
They're $1.99.
And you get all of them, or you can buy? Can you buy them individually, or it's just all of them?
You get all of them.
Okay, that's a deal.
Yep, it is.
Okay.
Nice job, Panic.
All right. Up next, Pixie Cat, and we have the Heba cardigan, which I did try on prior, and at the bottom you see how it comes in like it does at the waist. That is a problem for me. It was okay everywhere else, but because of, my shaping, it doesn't quite work out. But I still think it's a lovely top. It fits Maitreya, Petite, and Flat, Legacy, Perky, Hourglass, Freya, and Reborn. You can buy individual colors or fat packs, so tour if you would.
Yes, so individual colors, you're going to run you $270 fat pack, $1,200, and it is a shame that doesn't quite work for you, because I really like the strain on those buttons. Of
course, every time any item possesses these, you comment on how you approve.
Yeah, I do.
Yep. So I was excited too when I saw it, and then I was sad at the belly issues. But it is what it is. Maybe one day when I finish my writing project, it won't be an issue.
Well,
all right. Yeah, I know you want to say something. Yeah. All right. So Pro Magic is next.
Pro Magic.
And let's see, what are we looking at here? So we've got a skirt and top, it looks like.
Skirt and top, yes.
Maitreya, Legacy, Cupra, Reborn, Juicy, and Erica. So texture change options are only in the fat pack. So this is fun.
It is. The top looks like it wants a looser fit, I
Yep.
think.
Yep. It's not going to work for me, but I still think it's a fun look.
Oh, it's an absolute
for all the skinny girls out there.
I like the little glittery bits, the pearls or whatever they are on them. So the top $250 for a color, bottoms are $250 for a color, tops are $12.50 for all the colors, and same with the skirt. So
okay,
nice.
Hurt your brain. That's fine. All right, with Lucas Lameth, and what do we got today? Pot roast. Grandpa's comforting pot roast.
That looks tasty.
Zeal Life compatible, and you can get free samples, so you should get some. Grab a sample.
Grab a sample. Okay.
Is that deviled eggs right there?
That's some deviled eggs right there.
I love deviled eggs.
That's deviled eggs with bacon bits in them.
Did you get a sample?
I'm sure. Yeah. So let's see.
It's probably slow because the sim is pretty full.
I'm gonna get the soul food and a fork. And let's see. Yes and yes. Okay, is this gonna... Yeah, it might just be the sim is trying to catch up.
I see the fork.
Do you?
I see the fork in your hand, yeah.
Okay. I don't think I do yet.
Well, we can talk about the food while you wait. So, what is the pricing of everything? Is it individually sold, or the pack all together?
It looks like, yeah, it's the pack all together for $3.49. You get all of the pork roast.
I could go for some deviled eggs right now.
I could go for a roast right now. I should get the slow cooker going. Oh man!
I just see you with a fork and no food on it, so I think the sim might be challenged with the number of people.
I think that's probably the case.
Something just popped in your hand for me.
Okay.
So, you've got the soul food.
I got the soul food.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
Got the deviled eggs, got the coloreds, got the that's like mac and cheese casserole, it looks like almost.
Is that cornbread?
Yeah, that's a little cornbread muffin.
Oh, that's good.
Some carrots, some little beef cutlets or something. Yeah, I love this.
That's fantastic. Okay, well, that's enough of getting hungry.
Yeah.
Oops, my mouse and camera's doing weird things. Okay.
Let me see if I can unfork myself. Let me move us on, and I'm gonna work on unforking my fourth wall.
Oh, look at that! That could come in handy in what we're doing.
Oh yeah, I'm getting that. That's $4.99 for one of the best fountains that I think I've seen.
Burst fountain. I wonder if it's just white and black, or oh no, there's the thing. Yeah, white, black, and gray. I'm waiting for some things to texture. The HUD texture is a little fuzzy. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, so it looks like you have 5 color options, but they're all in that kind of monochrome palette.
Kind of. So if you have white and it is a mod item, that's tintable. So you can do that.
That is correct.
That is on the table. And it looks like primarily what you have to choose from is the marbling texture. And then you can go from there.
It's a really good looking fountain. It's a really good looking fountain.
It's a really good looking fountain. I'm enamored with this lighting effect that they've got going on. I'm reminded of the like it's just a very tiny scale version of some of the fountain shows that you can see out in Vegas.
Yep.
That's what my mind jumps to immediately. Obviously, if they really wanted to go and lean into that, they would need these fountains to like toggle on and off in a circle.
And the water would have to move. Yeah, the water usually moves. Yeah.
Spray higher and lower. You know, you've seen
it. You know I have.
Yeah, that's some.
It's not a stretch for me to go to Vegas. Just saying.
Oh, but that's beautiful. I can change the texture here. Oh, I can. Nice. Okay, so yeah, that's been acquired, and that'll come in handy.
Very good.
Very good.
So we're ready for Trompe Loeil. Oh, and you bumped into somebody. Hopefully she's not mad at you.
Right into that person.
And we're right in front of her, so hopefully she doesn't get mad. But Trompe Loeil, Trixon Treehouse with a snow add-on. So it's a different kind of treehouse. Like I know we talked before in FLF that we have a treehouse at home, but this is a little bit different, and I'm not mad at that. Like that's fun.
And I think it's gonna be time for another tour.
Okay, let me get my cam on you. Okay. And I'm wondering then if this might replace a building that we're working with currently or not. But I'm ready for the tour.
I don't know if it will or not. Off we go. Okay. So this teleported me here. Okay, it's over here. Hello. So we've got a couple tree stumps that it's elevated on. I really like that.
Agreed.
That's a really nice touch. And then we've got this. Oh, this is a fun deck.
Mm-hmm.
Just a raised deck that you get to have as your entryway. And on into the. This is a sizable little room with a loft.
Mm-hmm.
How wonderful. And the traditional Trompe Loeil privacy windows that you can toggle on.
And the loft has a balcony.
Oh my goodness. Whoops. That's not the door. That's the door. Oh my goodness. This is nice.
Yep. I would be inclined to say that maybe one of the buildings we haven't used yet could be this instead. Yeah. I know we were identifying the buildings for our new solar punk build, and I thought, I think both believe that we had those all narrowed down already. But now that I'm seeing this, I'm like, we'll have to reevaluate and see, because this is a very unique build. And
we can definitely add this to it. Maybe on kind of a little bit into the woods a bit more.
Like closer to where the other is?
Yeah, on that side of the village where it's more connected to the forest. This could be like right on the border there.
Yeah.
This is nice.
It's very nice.
All right, so Trompe continues to impress.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's the way I thought you were gonna come.
Yeah.
But all right.
Hi. We made it.
Yes.
And you're at RC Universe checking out
my next books. Yeah.
Well,
so
not favorites, but
no, not favorites, because you know what my favorite is.
Being Buck Dallas.
That's right. Like I said to you earlier, it's like my SL Bible.
Yes.
So you got to live by that book, Being Buck Dallas. But I can add to my collection with this series of erotica for kinky witches.
Which you are.
Yeah. So they have a series of books listed. How to Have the Haunted House Sex You Want. Vintage Erotic Ghost Stories, Volume 1, 2, and 3. With 3 being cryptid encounters, Best of Sasquatch Erotic Literature, and True Erotic Alien Stories. And it's
so good.
So sexy, hot, and nasty, emphasized, nasty descriptions on the back covers are sure to chill and thrill. This is fantastic. Okay, so it says 6 sexy and gross decor books with nasty stories on the back. Wearable versions. Okay. 2 table and 2 shelf stacks designed by hand. Okay, I'm curious. I'll have to pop on the wearable when we get to that point. But yeah, so 250 Linden. It's right there on the sign, and you get all of it. It looks like copy mod, no transfer, and 1 land-in pack each. So this is fantastic.
They really are.
Definitely picking that up.
Okay.
Next is Banana Banshee with some eyes.
Banana Banshee. Yes.
So very vivid eyes. I like this color palette. Weren't we talking about this kind of coloring? Like we were debating what hazel was for a while.
Yeah, I think this is more what I think of with hazel, honestly. And so this is $139. You get all 6 of these colors of the Beth eye.
Works for classic avatars, bomb layers, catois, or the Luca.
Yeah, I do like these sort of eyes, and I like that they've got those little light spots on them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay. Up next is Soy. I want to say it before you say it's Joy, because every time you see it, you're like, it's Joy.
Joy. No, it's Soy.
Now, these little cigarette things take me back. Like, when is the last time you saw one of those?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Ashtray stand. Is this like from the 60s? Like,
I think the last time I saw that was a pizza restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, a very strange pizza restaurant which had like private booths and very dim lighting. They had all kinds of weird pizzas, like Stromboli pizza.
Oh gosh,
it was great. It was kind of amazing. These trays weren't so much for cigarettes, more for joints.
But, okay, all right.
Because they served pizzas that were kind of catering to people with a bit of the munchies. It was just that kind of place, you know.
Well, it looks like you can recreate it with this furniture from Soy. So it's an aged single sofa that comes in PG or adult versions. 4 colors are optional with a texture changer. It's 3 land impact. It's 18 singles and 9 couples on the PG version, and 17 adults, PG plus 17 adult animations in the adult version. Now, the chair I was already noticing looks rather worn, which goes to support the, back in the day sort of feel of this, which I think they definitely nailed. I remember... seeing cigarette stands like that. Not that I was alive in the 60s, but, when I was little, there was a lot of leftover things from that era. So, I can't tell you the last time I've seen one of these, which is like, wow, that's saying something. So.
Now, I don't know, I'm not gonna test it out necessarily because half the time I get stuck in things, but when I'm looking at this, I suspect that the single sitter positions have people sitting on either side of that sofa, but I see that and I imagine that as just a singles chair for you. I know you do.
I knew that's where you were going.
Yep. So
not the first time you have said that to me.
If I have to mod that, then that's what's going to happen. But if it just has, when a single person is sitting in it, you're quite centered and very comfortable, that is fine by me. So we'll see. It's a great chair. Love it.
And pricing.
Oh, right. Pricing. I guess that's useful. Cigarette trays, ashtrays, 100. The sofa chair is $250 for the PG version and $350 for the fun version. So very good.
All right.
Up
next,
along to Violent Seduction.
Violent Seduction, and they have as an dress, either long or short version. It looks like, and gloves maybe. That's what I'm seeing. So I see a short version of this dress.
I think it's just the gloves.
And not the dress?
Match with the Demos dress not included.
Gotcha. It is just the gloves, because when I push in on the boxes, it's just the glove. So, I'm glad they put that there, because it looks like it's a whole outfit, and it's not. Yeah. So if you got these cool gloves, and then back at the store, they have the dress that matches.
Yes. And you have the name of it. It's the Demos dress. If you want to get one color of gloves, it's $150. If you want to get all of the gloves, it's $675.
Very good.
Yeah.
And
very nice.
It says all bodies, and this is where we were talking about before, right? Their all bodies are 3, isn't it? It's it's Maitreya, Legacy, and Reborn.
Maitreya, Legacy, Reborn, yes.
Yeah, So that's what they mean by all bodies.
That is what all bodies means, yes.
To them, to Violent Seduction. And, if you're Violent Seduction, that's all that matters, So yeah. I get it.
I am amused by that, though.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. up next, we have
Rar.
Rar. Rar. And
Rar.
this is, yes, I remember seeing this. So this is the Swan Elf cow earrings, which I think are lovely. So female and male. Not that I know you probably wouldn't want to rock this much ornamentation, but I think I know others who would. But it comes with all these colors, which is fantastic. So 10-piece set with hide and show for each piece, color change for 13 metal and 13 detail color options. And yeah, so this one's on the elf cow ear, and then the one below is human, right? Because the texture's a little fuzzy for me.
I am getting these because I can.
Because you want to prove me wrong.
Well, I can turn pieces off.
Correct.
So I can turn off the big dangly bit.
That's exactly what you would turn off. Yeah.
The stuff on the tips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I dig that. Mm-hmm. I can work with that.
So each is sold separately. So you either get cow ear or regular. So what does each cost?
Okay, so they each cost $229.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah. So I got the elf version, of course, cow version, whatever you want to call it.
Well, we call it cow.
Yes. And do you want me to put you down for those?
Yes. I know I've not really been saying much of this whole time because usually I just circle back and I just start running around grabbing things.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, so
Totally fair.
Up next looks like Asteria.
Yeah.
And we have
this is fun.
Liza.
Don't punch into the vendor picture too close.
Well, her nipples are covered.
Yeah.
But E-Body Reborn, not just E-Born.
Yes.
But E-Body, Cupra, Maitreya, Petite, Legacy, Perky, Freya, and Hourglass. So it's a jacket, top and panties, and then they're all shown here. So they're all individually sold, although it looks like 3 fat packs at the bottom, which would then suggest that you could get them each as a fat pack. So prices, please.
Okay, so prices. Jacket, individual color, $180. Fat pack, $1,400.
Okay.
The top, $199 for an individual color, $1,500 for the fat pack. And bottoms, same, $199 for a color and $1,500 for the fat pack.
Okay. Very good. I will check that out later.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Looks like up next we have the shoes I'm wearing from Rain. So
from
this
Rain.
is a Vitas, it looks like. A Vitas Plats. So I was really first attracted by the white pattern, but because I'm not wearing anything white, I ended up with the spider pattern as seen. But it looks like they even have like an ombre kind of, it's a preset. This, because again, I've been playing with it, and you can see down here under the color choices, there's buttons that are preset. So that one that's in the middle right by the spider web has to be that ombre kind of red-black.
Yeah.
So you get all, there's a picture of the HUD, so you've got all the detail there. And then you have some of the shoes, out in front. And I think
a lot of fun patterns on there.
Yeah. So it looks like, is it just fat pack then? I don't think you can buy it individual. I don't know. Are the ones up front individual?
The ones up front appear to be individual, yes.
Okay. So you can buy those individually or get all the rest of it in the fat pack.
Yes.
Okay.
So an individual one costs $399. The fat pack costs $1,200.
Okay. And Rain's good stuff. That was a shoe that I've worn a lot and had to start wearing a little less because of all the body changes that I've had. So it's hard to keep up. And so we have these. I'm camming my feet right now, so I was just looking at that. But it's definitely worth it. I highly recommend. So. Okay, so we're at the end of this side, so we're gonna walk around again.
And we're at Le Fil Casse.
All right, Le Fil Casse.
Oh, no. Careful.
Well, there's a nip. So let me go down. Okay, so we've got all these colors, but tell me, what am I looking at? Because I cammed down really quick because there was a nip out.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So this is, it's like a very short baby doll that is open, very open.
Very open.
yeah, it's not tied super well. I mean, it is technically tied at the waist, but yeah, it's that's pretty much what it is. It's got a lovely little lace sleeve trim and inner trim and trim along the back. And otherwise, it looks like it's made of like maybe a satin material.
Okay, so a combination of satin and lace.
Satin and lace, yes.
Okay, I see a bunch of individual colors and a fat pack.
Right. So the individual colors would be $289. The fat pack would be $16.75.
Okay.
They're calling it the Helia robe.
Helia robe. Okay, so it's a robe. All right.
They're calling it a robe.
Okay. All right. Are we ready for the next? Yes.
Yep.
Just working my camera very carefully. This is Rosary, and this is fun because they have been putting out costumes like for weeks. Like they've been doing it on Happy Weekend because I've been watching Tylie go over it, and every time she's done, I go to Rosary and I go get the costume. So I have one that was like Scooby-Doo, but they called it Spoopy, I think, or Scoopy, and then another one was Blue's Clues, and the 101 Dalmatians and Cruella de Vil. Like I've picked up all those costumes from Rosary, and so now they have Sherlock Holmes. Is that what I'm seeing?
This is Sherlock Holmes.
Sexy 100%. Sherlock Holmes.
Yep.
So that is too good. It includes the hat, gloves, and magnifying glass. And if it's Lara Legacy Reborn with Juicy, which is fantastic. And Cooper's coming soon, so I guess it's not ready right now, but it will be. So you have these 4 choices, so solids or the houndstooth at the end. It doesn't appear that there's a fat pack, so what are our prices?
$275 for any one of these very fine Sherlock outfits.
Totally getting one. I'm looking at the picture again. It doesn't look like it's maize based on where those are at. I don't know if they would line up with maize if you tried for the soft thighs or not, but I think soft thighs would have been nice on this, but I'm not going to complain about it.
Yeah, they support Juicy.
Yep.
But,
I know. I'll take that for sure.
But yeah.
Sometimes you can't have it all, you know?
Can't have it all.
And I already see what's coming next, so I know you are excited.
Yes.
What do they have in here?
This is Contraption, and we have the Truth Seeker.
Look at that.
Helmet.
Unrigged unisex mask. Single mesh, manually stretchable mesh for painless fitting. 9-color pack in frame and base, convenient HUD-controlled glow settings for eyes. And there's also a resible decor version. So here's a picture of the HUD. Yep.
Yeah, and the way they usually have these HUDs so that you can actually work with it. Let's see. Yes, so I can actually change stuff on there. If we wanted to do like some of that, or maybe and glow control, glow intensity, we can lower or increase. So that is a very different one. I'm gonna get it. I don't know when I would ever wear it.
Well, there have been more than one instance where we need masks for things. And so I'm surprised that you would even hesitate buying this, honestly.
I'm not hesitating. I said I am getting it.
I know, but it was a very slow, like, No,
I'm saying that I'm buying it, but I'm trying to think of when this would come up, and
stuff comes up. I'm sure we'll attend something where you're the one who always has the cool masks, and like I'm scrambling for something.
That's true.
So
you we need to go to a masquerade. I'm like,
and you're like done, and I'm like, I need like 2 hours to work it out.
Crack open my
mask collection.
Masks.
Yeah.
Neat.
So
the one thing that's missing from this, and I know it would have just massively boosted the complexity, and that's having the eyes actually like look
Move.
around.
Yep, I knew you were gonna say it, like a Mad Eye Moody kind of thing.
Had to say it.
Yep.
And I know they're capable of it. I suspect it's just because it would have vastly increased the complexity of this particular item.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fun.
It's
interesting.
I look forward.
Always makes pretty wild stuff.
Yeah, they do. And I look forward to watching you wear that and rock it, because you will when the time comes.
Yep.
All right. So what do we got here? Apple Blossom.
Did I say the price of that? I don't remember.
I don't think so. Why don't you circle back and tell us how much the contraption costs?
It's $250 for the Truth Seeker mask.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Apple Blossom.
Now we're on Apple Blossom.
It looks like Dunia. It looks like it's called. So you've got a top and bottom, and it looks like they're sold separately. It only fits Legacy, Perky, Maitreya, and Petite by individual colors or a fat pack.
That's a shame. Those are fun bottoms. But yeah, so we have a top that's $225, bottoms that are $299, and a fat pack of the whole outfit for $19.50.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. One thing that I really like about this is I like that they kind of mimicked the exact curvature of that tied part of the undershirt with the cut of the pants. And there's a nice symmetry there going on.
Yeah, I knew you were going to call out the symmetry.
Yeah.
That's
how it's very aesthetically pleasing.
That's right. All right, we're here with our friend Lulu B. I'm already rocking her hat. Yep. Yes. Oh, and there's a gift. I didn't see that before. What's the gift? It's fuzzy for me. Oh, particles.
Oh, you need some magical particles.
Bichito? Interesting.
Rigged particle system. Universal
I need that.
Nice.
I need that. Okay.
Several colors available. Okay, yeah.
So this is what the fun part was about putting this hat on is, I think she was calling it the bruji is the way I would say it, but this has, where does it say? It comes in two versions, with and without the glitter. Stars can be turned off and on. Lace and metals HUD is included in every pack. Sorry, I was camming around the thing.
Yeah.
And so yes, so you can see it comes with these two HUDs, and you have a lot of choices. So
yeah. This is really nice.
I am also rocking this hat, as everyone has seen the entire video. So I'm really, someone is crawling along the floor. Do you see this person with their dog?
Oh yeah.
Wow. That is too funny. Oh my goodness.
Wow. That's a wild crawl too.
Way to get my attention for sure. This is what Tylie is always talking about. Like, do something weird, and she's gonna notice you.
Yeah, he's
giving me the bird already.
He's got a face.
He does. Okay, enough of that guy. All right, back to Lulubi. Did you say how much this fabulous hat costs? And somebody else is in it.
It's $12.99, and that is for the fat pack, and you can buy an individual color of the Bruji hat for $1.99.
Okay, and our friend has popped up like, "Hey, I wasn't done with being in your video."
Hello.
And this dog is eyeing my pie. Okay, so you already said the name of the price, and there's a gift. So
yes,
I want to take advantage of that.
Free.
Yeah. So, okay, moving on. We have Ascendant.
Ascendant, and we have nails.
Yes, I wear Ascendant nails. These have, was it little bows or no butterflies?
The Beatrice nails.
Yeah, and usually you buy them separately, so each color separate or the fat pack. And it looks like it's for Maitreya, Legacy, and Reborn.
If you got the fat pack, I suspect they're saying here that you can color the butterflies independently.
It looks like. So pricing?
Pricing is $3.99 or a particular color for $175.
Okay.
So I would strongly suggest getting the fat pack if you were at all interested in these nails for maximum nail.
And just like they say, special price is for sure, because I know the fat pack usually costs more than that.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. All
right. Up next is Fedora. And we have a platform shoe. What does it say? Myrna. Myrna. 26 colors, multi-HUD. Beliza, Maitreya Legacy, Inithium, which is Cupra, and E-Body.
Mm-hmm.
So those are fabulous.
And you can get this in, it's 26 color pack.
Is that the only choice? All of it or nothing?
Only choice.
All or nothing.
$3.99 or $3.60 if you're a special Fedora fan.
Gotcha, and I'm in their group, so I get that Fedora discount.
Yeah, you do.
So, very good. I'll probably pick those up. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a number of platform heels this go, and I think that's a fun style.
Yeah.
Oh, I just crushed this person.
The bride. You ran over the bride.
Let me navigate you around the bride. There you go.
Okay. All right. Sorry,
Architect.
Mrs. Whoever you are. Okay, Architect. My game is frozen for a second. There we go. It's coming back. Okay. Architect, and we've seen them before because they have these unique like wall. Is it not the panels, right? It's the foliage, and it says a wall panel.
No, this is the full wall.
Okay.
You get so this is a wall with these inlaid plants.
Okay.
Which is so cool.
Yeah. So you're picking these up, right?
This is brilliant. Yes, and not only that, but I'm looking at this and the way it's constructed, and I can actually pull those rings of plants off of the wall and put them on other walls if I were so inclined, which I am.
Yeah.
So this is super cool. I love this. I also really like this. I've seen this around, and I don't know in what context, but it's always got a very elegant look to it. This like bottom railing that just comes out from the wall.
Yeah.
I want to say I see it in like museums and stuff.
I would be interested to see you utilize this in one of our buildings, like as it is. You know, I know you want to pull it apart and stuff because that's what you like to do, but
I'll have to find the right building for it. Which might be difficult, but I'm sure I'll find something.
Yeah, just got to think on it a little bit.
Yeah.
So you have two choices. It looks like a brown or a black to buy it in. And how much are they each?
They are $3.50 each.
Okay, very good. Okay. Up next
is the fanciest of decor.
And it looks like, is it candlesticks?
Candlesticks.
Glass candlesticks. Touch to turn the flame on or off, 3 candlesticks, and it's tintable wax. So that's classy. So how much is that?
That is going to be $250 for 3 different size of candlestick.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay, up next, Supernatural, with a rather tattered looking dress, which you know we're about. And Maitreya Petite, Freya Legacy, Cupra, Erica, and E-Body. So I'm down. And you can buy a fat pack or individual colors or shoes at the bottom. Same thing. Individual shoes or fat packs. So I will hand it off to you.
Supernatural? Is that?
No, I always thought it was Supernatural. But maybe it's Sussernatural.
No, the vendor definitely says Supernatural, but that logo is confusing to me. Well, maybe it's just because they're putting a stylized S on top of Supernatural. Okay, I see. So this is $188 for a dress. It's $188 for a heel. The fat pack for dresses is $820, and the fat pack for all of the heels is $1888.
Okay, very good.
Nice.
The heel itself is probably a little high for me. It's a little too much leaning into the bimbo sort of side of things. Right. I prefer a little shorter than that, but I still think it's a great shoe, and you know, we love a tattered dress.
Definitely.
Threadbare, right?
Yep.
Lots of stress on that dress.
Lots of stress on that dress. All right.
All right, Michon is up next, and they have a lovely anklet.
They do, the
Aisha anklets. Left, right, or both. Works only on high feet. Why are you laughing?
No, I'm not laughing. I'm being attacked by a cat.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, you take care of that. I'll carry on. High feet only. You get some color choices here. Maitreya, Cupra, Legacy, and Reborn. And then you can buy the fat pack, or you can buy one of two color packs, mix or golds.
Golds or mix. Okay, so golds or mix are $275, and the fat pack is going to run $350.
Okay, very good. Up next.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah. Amias? Is that how you would say that? Amias? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe the contact or the creator will contact us and let us know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
But
Shirt and Shorts, Krista, it looks like they've decided to give the women's attire even less pockets than it usually has.
Yep. Maitreya, Lara, Petite, Legacy, and Perky. So Maitreya and Legacy, bottom line. So you can buy the tops individually as well as the shorts, and I think at the bottom there's some fat packs or something.
That appears to be
shirt pack, short pack.
Packs.
No, they are. So
they are.
Yeah, so you have a shirt pack, short pack, or
and both.
Yeah.
The outfit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the shirts, we have them at $175. For the bottoms, we have them at $175, keeping that simple. For the fat packs for shirt and shorts, it's $12.50, and for the fat pack for all of it, it's $1,500. So really, you may as well go with that if you're going to get either of the fat packs.
Yep. Okie dokie. And now, Crate, which was the one that I was like, we're going to start here. And you're like, no, we're not. Okay.
No, we're not.
So it's backpacks. It was, what was it? The boo bag?
Yeah, it's a...
Because I tried to put this on at first, but...
it's a goofy ghost sticking its tongue out.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, you got some fun colors there. It's from Crate. And then, is it one price and you get all three?
Let's see. Yeah, that appears to be the case. You spend $250, you get 3 boo bags.
Okay. All right.
Neat.
So I'm going to fade us out so we can decide where we're going to be giving our closing statements, but that is the 50.
Woo!
What is this girl right here? Let me cam her. She's got horns, a tail. What kind of animal is she?
She's got a cow head. No, deer head.
Ooh. But I think she's doing some cow action with it.
I think she's doing some cow with it, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen people do the cow look with a deer head. And she has got it. I like it.
She definitely has it.
Are those the what legs does she have on? Those feet. That's a different one, right? That's not the ones.
I'm trying to check. It's those are the hoofy toes.
Are they?
We know about the hoofy toes,
yeah, that looks really good. I just hadn't seen it quite like that.
Really
probably because the setup I was looking at was not up to date. But she looks great. So all right,
and that's
this gal is joining me in my pie. You need to check this out. She wants some. And she's wearing blue.
She's the right color for it.
She's like cozying up to me going, can I
she's got the belly for it too.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
attracted to the pie. She has her reasons. I understand. Absolutely understand. You are welcome to share my pie.
She's got a craving.
She does.
And that craving is to be full of some blueberry pie.
That's right. Maybe she's shopping for shoes because she doesn't have shoes on.
Maybe. There's plenty of good shoes to get here.
Yeah, she's in the right place. All right,
I think those pants are from a previous FLFty.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You think?
I'm pretty... Well... There were a couple flared pants we've seen, maybe not those specifically.
Yeah. Actually, we have one more thing to do, so I'm going to fade us out, and we're going to take care of that.
Okay.
All right. So that brings us to the end of the FLFty. We thought the number of people still on the cam sim and making their way into the FLFty would be a nice backdrop.
Yeah, so like I think this is especially fun because this is our first event as like actual
Early.
kind of FLF ambassador,
Right.
vlogger people doing things. And
well, it's like I said, Barb made us official thanks to you. Like 3 or 4 weeks ago, she christened us with the 50 group so we can have our official blogger tags and get that early access, which is coveted by bloggers. I will kid you not.
Yeah, I believe it. And I hope that we, do that justice. We certainly do try. Mm-hmm. And really do appreciate Barb, putting her trust in us on that.
Yep.
And it was very cool. I mean, genuinely very cool being here, as the event was opening. And in addition to that, I think this is going to be one of the first events that we are covering, like, at the breaking hour.
Right?
And getting a video out, like,
the day
ahead of the curve.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited about this on many levels. Mm-hmm. So we've come a long way from being late.
Yeah, normally at best we can do it like late in the evening, and the video gets to launch like the morning after.
Right.
Something happens.
This will be live today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, whew, I'm hyped.
Me too.
Yeah. And looking forward to October. That's going to be I think a good month.
It's right around the corner.
Hopefully a better month. This has been a rough one.
Yeah, for both of us.
And so. I think it is going to get better. I have that feeling. It's definitely going to get cooler, which by itself will make things better. Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And we'll get to wear all of our Ananas costumes to everything.
Yes.
This is probably the most serious we're going to get in about costuming for some of these. Yeah.
Because, we don't need a party to put on our Ananas outfits. I mean, basically every time we FLF, it's a party. So we're going to be in our Ananas outfits and rocking those as we FLF. And hopefully maybe Zipper will have a party, or Buck, or Pylia and her instantaneous parties.
Yeah.
So I would like to think that we could do one, but I know how we are, all the things we have to do. So we'll probably just be attendees to somebody else throwing a party. So
well, not this month, but there is in the very near future going to be a party that you're going to be DJing, and that's our wonderful Visionaire graduates who we're very proud of.
Right. Yeah. When is that again?
I think it's
November
November
6th or something.
Mid-November. Somewhere in November, I think.
Yeah. And we'll put that out there. We'll people, I'll share that out in a few places.
But that is coming up, and we are going to be.
Yeah, we're going to be working on that.
For that, and you're going to be DJing for that, and our wonderful students are going to be exhibiting in that, and we're going to be celebrating them and their fantastic artistic accomplishments.
Yes. And I also want to throw out there that I do have a DJ set that's regular, usually Saturdays at 4 p.m. in SLT. And, people can look me up. I know the video details have that information. So if people are looking to connect in Second Life, you can join my group and be at my parties, and we can chat. It's fun.
Yes.
Then there was one other thought I had around that, was not the DJing, but, and I can't remember right now. I don't know if it's just because it's been a long day or not. But usually anything I want to share is in the video details. And it was Pylia. The last time she had joined us. I think I'm going to be more, I would encourage people to join either my DJ group or the Friends of Blanche Farms, because I'm going to be a bit more vocal in there for letting people know that we're about to start recording, because some people enjoy video bombing. And I would love to have people pop up in our videos. I know Pylia was trying to round up a crowd for us the last time, and she was unsuccessful, but Pylia is a crowd on her own, and I'm just happy to see her. She doesn't need to bring a posse with her. So, but I think it would be fun. Just, talking to her last week, and here we go. See, Move Lock to the rescue. Yep, we knew it was going to happen. We were just waiting for it. But move lock, yes, absolutely. Control-Alt-P for anyone who wants the keystroke, but you can also get it off the, on Firestorm, you can add it to your toolbar, and that's what I have done. Here comes another one. So, what I was saying,
spot for this.
Yes. So if you ever want a video bomb, join one of our groups, because I will definitely be putting it in there. I don't want to necessarily bother everybody on my friends list, which I might say, hey, I'm about to video. If you want to come shopping with us and be in the video, you know, I think I'm going to start opening that up. So that's what my other message was.
Absolutely. And we are 8 subscribers away.
We are at 92 subs right now, 8 away from the special Speedo moment. So definitely share with friends and see if we can get there, because we're slowly but surely. It'll happen. It's going to happen.
It'll happen. All right.
But I want to go ahead and thank people then. So thank you, everyone, for watching our video, for subscribing, for liking and commenting. You know, there's so many comments, which I love. Mm-hmm. I absolutely respond to every single one of them. And you should too. I don't know why you don't.
I'll try to start doing that more.
Yeah, I think you should, because some of them are aimed at you. Mama Lala likes to talk to you directly in the comments. So I think it would really make her day if you took some time to reply to her in the comments. And anyone else, you know, it's not just my comment section, it's ours. So, you know, feel free. So
it looked like you were just pointing out at everyone else.
That's right. Yep. Get join, like I said, subscribe, comment, like, share. I love it all. So thank you everyone for all of those things and for watching our videos.
Yes, absolutely. And we look forward to seeing you in the next one.